Hello, we're back. We're Dark Soulsing again, and I think my controller might be developing some stick drift. You'll probably see. You see, it's happening now. Hands off controller right now. It's like the right stick is having a little bit of a leftwards drift. So hopefully that won't be too much of a problem today. I might have to have a look at the thing, see if there's any way. Oh, I'm not doing that. That's not me. I'm not doing that. It's definitely the controller though, because I was playing on the PS5 with it yesterday and earlier today, and it was doing the same thing. So I don't want to have to buy another one because they're kind of expensive. So I'll look into prevent a potential maintenance that I can maybe do on the thing, because the controller's been very good to me. It's been very good to me. It's a quality controller. It's having this issue now, but it's happening again. That's it happening there. It's like you can barely see it on the input. You can see it happening a little bit on the controller overlay. 'Cause I was just thinking about it now. It's like this isn't really a game where I need it to be up that much. Like the inputs don't matter that much, but it is a visualization of the inputs being received from the controller. So given that I'm having this issue, it's good to have a look at. So I'll leave it there. But yeah, hope I can sort that out without having to buy a new controller. But anyway, we're playing Dark Souls. I've done a bunch of stuff off stream. I've been busy off stream. So a few things. We're wearing the, save for the headgear, we're wearing the full gold-hemmed, whatever. What is this set called again? Gold-hemmed black set. We're wearing the whole gold-hemmed black set. I upgraded my endurance enough time so that I can do regular rolls with it. So we've got the full defensive benefits of this set, which there are plenty of, like the fire defense especially, really good. Bleed and poison resist, also really good. Quite good armor. Quite good armor, considering it's just rags, but it's good. It's gold-hemmed. That's what makes it good. So I did that. I haven't done any other leveling than that. Primarily what I've been doing is farming for souls and farming for humanity. So a couple of days ago, I went down to Darkroot Garden and Darkroot Basin, that area. Went to an area we haven't actually been to during this playthrough yet. Doesn't really matter. Didn't pick up any, like, just placed that, specific items though. Just went in. I had a particular area. I'll show it whenever we're there, but the area with all the stone giants. I think you have there's one that's like guarding that little entrance. I think that might lead up to Moonlight Butterfly, or maybe that's further ahead. I'm not sure. But around that area, by the bonfire with the door that leads to that you need the crest of Artorias for to get through, and then you have the whole Covenant stuff, the Forest Guardians or whatever, and then the Sith beyond that. That bonfire, the one behind the illusory wall. So I just went from there, went down the right path, killed all the big stone guys, and got a bunch of souls from it. And I got those. I did die at one point and embarrassingly lose like an hour's worth of farming, which is embarrassing. But picked myself back up and just kept going at it. And I used that to buy every available pyromancy. So I have all this shit now, even Undead Rapport. Yeah, I even have Undead Rapport. But I have Iron Flesh now, I have Toxic Mist, which I didn't have before. I think we were missing some from Quelana as well, but we've got everything that is available to purchase. And also, reason why I'm starting here in Firelink is because Laurentius is gone. Because in order to talk to him and buy Iron Flesh from him, which I didn't have, I had to, because when you've met Quelana and bought pyromancies from her, Laurentius asks you, like, oh, where did you get those sick-ass pyromancies? And you can choose whether you tell him or not, because he wants to be better at pyromancy. And he was like, okay, I told him, because I've got no reason to keep him around anymore, so might as well progress the storyline. But I told him, yeah, I told him where I got him, and he was like, oh, Quelana, okay, I'll go down there and meet her and try to learn pyromancy from her. That's the last I've seen of him. We're going to head back down to Blighttown today. And I think I know where he is. So we'll go see him and finish his quest line. We'll see how that goes. But, so yes, that happened when I was buying the rest of the Pyromancies. So, yeah, once I had all that, I did the farm that I talked about last stream, where we go back down to the depths and just farm those rats that are near the bonfire down there for a shitload of humanities. So I have a shitload of humanities now. We needed 30. I grinded some extra because I had the time. This was just a couple hours ago I was doing this. 1 hour or so ago I was doing this. And that was fairly easy. I did consume a bunch. That's why I have 11 soft humanity right now. It would be 10, but I accidentally used an additional one instead of using an Estus. But 10 is also good for Pyromancy. It affects Pyromancy damage. But it also increases our item discovery by like 1 or 200 or something like that. And it helped me with getting more humanities, so it was worth investing. And that's why I got extra, just in case I feel like getting more Pyromancy damage. I can just pop another 10, because we need 30 for the Chaos Servant stuff. If we cash in 30 humanities with Quailan, then we open up the shortcut to Lost Izalith, and we can save Solaire. But we also get another Pyromancy, which of course we want. Now, let me pull up the list of Pyromancies again, so we can see where we're at. We're going for all of them. It's not the highest priority necessarily, but I would like to get all of them on this run. And there's at least one we can find in Lost Izalith, and there's one we get from killing Bed of Chaos and returning to Quailana. That's effectively in Lost Izalith. So what? The 4 fireballs we have. I guess let me go to the list here. We just have them. So the various fireballs we have. Firestorm we have. Fire Tempest is what we get from Quailana for doing her favor. Then there's, what is it? Chaos Firestorm? Chaos Storm, which is what we get for giving 30 humanity to Chaos Servants. Then we have Combustion, Great Combustion, we have. Fire Surge is Painted World, so we don't have that yet. There's a couple that are there, I think, that I don't know when we're going to be getting those, but we'll get them at some point. There's Fire Whip, which we've got. There's Chaos Fire Whip, which is in Lost Izalith. So, what is that? Chest in Lost Izalith, turn right at the boss fog, down a path, around the corner, guarded by a Chaos Eater. Okay, so we'll get that when we get it. There's Acid Surge, which is the other one from Ariamis. Flash Sweat, Iron Flesh, Power Within, Undead Report, we have. And then Black Flame is the one DLC Pyromancy. So those are kind of out of the way. So I was thinking we'd continue down the path we were doing. We don't really need to. And I don't know. I'm not 100% married to the idea of going all the way and just doing Izalith now. Maybe. And going at Ceaseless Discharge again. Maybe. I think we'll at least have a go at it, because I want to get down there and cash in my humanities for the Covenant. Get the door, get the Pyromancy. And then, I don't know, take some more runs at Ceaseless. Oh, and also I upgraded the Pyromancy Flame a decent bit, and it's actually at plus 15. It's a regular Pyromancy Flame plus 15. So it's actually ready to be ascended now, which we will also do when we're passing by Quailana, because I believe it's 25k to ascend it. And I was a little bit confused by it, because it doesn't change the name of the Pyromancy Flame when you do it. It just changes the icon. So it just said, you know, I was changing it to Pyromancy Flame. So it's easy to misunderstand and think that you're maybe like downgrading it back to 1, but you're actually not. You're actually making it stronger and turning it into the Ascended Pyromancy Flame. So we'll do that because we have enough for that plus some. And I don't know what I'll do with the rest of the souls. I mean, ideally, I would save them for further Pyromancy Flame upgrades, because once it's ascended, then we also need, I think it goes up to plus 5 once it's the ascended version. So we need more levels there, but it's also very expensive. Like, I'm probably not going to get it up to +5. I'm going to get it up to +5 during the playthrough, but I'm probably not going to do it until we've got the Lord Vessel, probably. Because that's kind of... That's what I'm thinking right now, is I can do more stuff in the here and now and just pursue Pyromancy specifically. Or I could, like, go ring the other bell and make, you know, try to get up to Analondo and get the Lord Vessel as soon as possible. I guess it depends how viable that is, because we're probably, with the Pyromancies that we've got and the +15 Pyromancy Flame, we're pretty... Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't see you there, Shrek. You blend into the environment so perfectly. Yeah, that'll kill him with the residual magma. Fantastic. And yeah, we're doing a lot more damage between the +15 Flame and the soft humanity. Ooh, large club. Yes, we have high item discovery, but soft humanity also gives us just pyromancy damage. So, yeah, I'm gonna want to keep a supply of humanity to maximize my damage. But my thinking is, like, right now it's not so bad getting around, you know, because we left off down here, and what I did was a few days ago I did my farming for souls. I did my my basin stuff. Oh, you're not dead. Oh well, I don't care. Yeah, I did all that. And then I came back down here via this route again, of course. And I'm trying to remember the way down. Here we go. Yeah, I came back down here to buy all the pyromancies from Quelana and Engi. Oh yeah, we can hop on here. There we go. Take our way down. Oh, the camera's fighting me. I mean, my right stick is fighting me, specifically. But it's fine. Hopefully, hopefully it's fine. I can't say that with certainty. I certainly hope that it's fine. Yeah, I came back down here, bought my stuff, and then left it for a bit until earlier today when I came back to do my farming in the depths. And, of course, I didn't go directly to the depths because fuck that route so much. I hate that way. So I went back out up to Firelink, and I should go to the bonfire as well, but we'll do that after this since we're here. Yeah, went back up there and then went all around, all over the place, basically. But it would be nice. I would appreciate the fast travel. You know, that's an area where we benefit in Dark Souls 2 and 3 and the Elden Rings and what have you, is that you can just fast travel, like, for free immediately. It's really nice to have. And especially with me having a particular run going, I know what I want, I know where I want to go. It's going to be convenient to fast travel. It's going to become more and more convenient. Because what, like, I was doing more of my research into what I need to actually make my fire and chaos weapons. And I didn't actually know, because I forgot about Vamos. I forgot there was another blacksmith. But yeah, the way it works is each individual blacksmith of the three, that being Andre, Giant Blacksmith, Vamos, will accept different embers to create different upgrade lines, I guess. Actually, wait, is Rickett also one of them? Is it 4? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. But yeah, so we have to go to Vamos, which means we have to go do catacombs shit to make a fire weapon. Again, that's another area where we'll benefit from having fast travel. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm kind of eyeing Analondo. I kind of want to go there. Right, so I want to modify equipment. So here, it almost looks like you're downgrading it, but you can see the fire number has gone up. And if you look in detail, yeah, there's more fire damage. There's a bit more, like, magic adjust. The scaling improves. That's int scaling? The int scaling improves, I guess? Yeah, this thing does have int scaling. There's, like, a thing about it. Like, it's not actually... You don't actually really want to level int for it or anything. Because Pyromancy isn't based on your stats. But yeah, 25k for that. So let's pop it, ascend it to a Pyromancy Flame. And there you go. So now, no, yeah, we're still in this tree, but now it's another 27k to get an ascended Pyromancy Flame +1. But the icon The icon for it is different now. There's a bigger flame in the hand, which is neat. Hold on. I haven't actually got OBS pulled up because I was looking at wikis. Yeah, tab in without accidentally doing any damage. Right, so let's head over to the bonfire and see if we can't find Laurentius. And there's definitely still stuff we haven't done in this area, but I'm not bothered about that. It's whatever. I don't necessarily need to get every item in the game in every single run, despite how my instincts tell me that I do need to do that. But I think he might be up here, and if he's not up here, then I need to go look up where he is, because I have no idea. Laurentius, you okay? You in here? Laurentius? Don't see him. We can't go further back here. Okay, so it's not here. Where is Laurentius? Because I got him to this bit of the quest. Let me look at the wiki. Laurentius, please. Laurentius of the Great Swamp. What do we do? Further down, encounters. If you speak to him after meeting the Daughter of Chaos in Quelaag's Nest, or speaking with the witch in Blighttown, or possessing one of the Chaos Pyromancies, he will ask you where you found such awesome pyromancy. If you agree to reveal to him what you know, the next time you come back to Firelink Shrine, he will be gone, which we saw. After he leaves Firelink Shrine, you may encounter Laurentius in the swamp at Blighttown. Okay, that doesn't say where he is. Okay, that doesn't say where he is. Thanks, Extra Life. Great wiki. Yeah, Laurentius Blighttown location. Where is he? Where is Laurentius? I Bernie. Yeah, Fextra does suck. It's just I always get directed there whenever I'm doing my Googling. So I often end up there. But I do hate Fextra Life, and every Fextra Life wiki I've had the misfortune of experiencing. Looks so bad I had to use an X. Yeah, it sucks that bad. It's like fat with a PH. Okay, where is he? Yeah, he's in Blighttown. He moves down to near the lower Blighttown bonfire. Head down there. Yeah, you want to go find it. Okay, where? Where, though? Okay, I've got to look at a video. Great. Fantastic information. Oh, Sleipnir, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hi, I'm just trying to figure out where Laurentius has gone to, specifically. But hi, we're playing the Dark Soul, and I'm doing my Pyromancy run. Trying to figure out where you are. You over a pit? No, this is in Blighttown. This is just behind the lower bonfire, like, you know, where you fight Mildred. It's just back here, because I thought he might be back there for some reason. But yes, you were playing some Clover Pit. I've gotta get that game. Yeah, you were in a pit. Yeah. Playing Clover Pit. But I played the demo for that, and it looks it was really fun when I played it. So I gotta get it at some point. It's fun. Hell yeah. Always down for a game like that. All right, where's this guy going? Oh, just straight out. He's just straight out there, apparently. Okay. That's what video says. Back in a nasty hole. Oh, no, there he is. Yeah, I see him. He's literally there. And yeah, there goes that stick drift again. I'm having a little bit of stick drift on my controller. It's not screwing me right now. We're dealing with it. There he is. Is he oh. Hello. Has he made an accord with the mosquitoes? Because if so, then he truly is my enemy. Can't believe you would fall to the dark side, Laurentius. Yeah, we don't need to engage with this, because this is just the end of Laurentius. He's gonna die. But, you know, might as well. He's a Pyromancy NPC. We might as well go all out with him. Oh, I have 1,000,000 purple moss clumps now, by the way. I did not buy them. It was just because of where I was farming. There were a bunch of those little tree creatures in the basin. Damn it. I've got a bigger fireball, but he's faster. Oh! Damn, that was a lot of damage. Wasn't quite the one-shot kill. I'm more bothered by the mosquitoes than anything, I'll be honest. Oh, he got caught up in that. That was meant for the Mozzie. Well, see you around, Laurentius. But yeah, that's it with Laurentius. I'm surprised there wasn't any dialogue or anything. Actually, is a max of 99 mosquitoes per launcher. Oh, Christ alive. No, that's very useful to know. I mean, it's good to know. Just helps you realize how awful Blighttown truly is. But yeah, that's Laurentius. He's dead now. All 99 respawn, each rest. Wretched. And yes, thank you, Hi Sun. Thank you for the row buddy as well. We got Oakpot, which is appropriate with it being a FromSoft game. Hell yeah. Right. So I don't know if Quaylana has any dialogue associated with Laurentius, because I really assumed he was going to say something. But I guess the idea is he came down here and he couldn't find it. Because, you know, we were only able to find it after we ascended our Pyromancy flame enough, which indicates we have, like, a talent for Pyromancy. Thus, we were able to see her. So, I guess he didn't have what it takes, and he wasn't able to see her. So he went hollow, he lost his mind, he lost his purpose, and he died. That's what happened with Laurentius. Yeah, Quaylana does not give a shit. Alright. Alright, I'll see you around, Quaylana. Right, let's go hand in this humanity. Yes, we're doing the Pyromancy run, and we're going... Oh, I should just run. I have a million poison cures. I got a break to the head. It's fine. But yes, we're doing Pyromancy run, so I ended up doing Quailag before Bell Gargoyles, which is something I've never done before. And we're gonna have another few cracks at Ceaseless Discharge. We had a few goes at him the end of last stream of this. And I figured him out. He's just a bit of a bastard, but I do have more fire resist now. I could also bring Flash Sweat if I wanted to just make sure I tank those early ranged attacks. Or I could do it the easy cheesy way, because I remember how that works now. Because yeah, you enrage him when you take the Black Gold Hemmed set, and he pulls one of his limbs off to use as a weapon or whatever. And that makes it so that when he's doing this, like, long-ranged attack, when you come in to the boss fight, he dangles and gets stuck. Because I don't think I've ever done that fight this way either. I think I just did it with sorcery while in the little crevasse. So it wasn't like I was just cheesing it with arrows. It was a sorcery run. But, you know, not really a benefit to getting him killed, so I simply don't tell him about Quaylana. Yeah. I probably wouldn't do it again, but there's also no real benefit to having him around, I guess, so I just got rid of him. Just to do it, you know, just to show it. Remains unfulfilled but alive. Yeah, it's better to live with an unquenchable desire than die having lost that passion, that fire, you know, I guess. Anyway. Kind of only works easily the first time. If you have to come back, it's much harder. Oh, alright, good to know. I mean, I'm going to try and do it legit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, we're going to feed a bunch of humanity to you. And I think we just... Do you do them one at a time? No. Okay. And yeah, it has to be soft humanity. So let me just eat a bunch of humanity real quick so we can get up to 30 and get our levels. Though we might not do it all at once, just because we hit, like, level... The first level at 10 humanity offered, and then the second at 30. The 30 is the one we care about. So we're going to use 19 of these. If my math is correct, and it often isn't. There you go. 30. Hello. Offer humanity. Yes. I would like to offer 10 humanity. Here you go. Keep Quaylan alive a little bit longer. God, I hate this camera thing. Rank gained. Okay, let's do it again. And then do all 20. There you go. Chaos Storm! Nice! Rank gained. And the door... I don't know if it just opens. I don't know if I have to talk to Angie. I don't have to talk to Angie. That's fine. Can Angie, Can Angie... No, he cannot ascend my Ascended Flame. Only Quaylana can do that. Fair enough. So, this should open now. Or however it works. I don't know how it works, actually. Time to go to the wiki again. Hooray. Oh no, I'm just gonna Google it. Yes, one... Lost Eyes shortcut. Oh, it's not here. Oh, it's not here. Oh. Isn't the wall by the Fair Lady? That's weird. Shortcut's just for the Demon Fire Sage in Demon Ruins. Oh. I've definitely opened the shortcut before, so I've probably forgotten that several times. Okay, let's just have a sit. Regardless, the important thing that I really care about is the Pyromancy. And let's actually get to a tuning. But we can go have a look at it too. Chaos Storm, look at it. Art of the Flame of Chaos, which engulfed the Witch Visalith and her daughters, erect localized Chaos Fire pillars. The Witch Visalith, in an ambitious attempt to copy the first flame, created instead the Flame of Chaos, a twisted bed of life. Kill the maggot through the door with toxic or poison mist, potentially. Oh, maybe I'll try that then. Although, I mean, it'll be fine. I'm gonna get the shortcut anyway, so I can kill the maggot. It's not like I'm really gunning to save Solaire or anything. This just happens to be, again, I was just here for I'm here for the chaos, you know? Me, when I'm Jack, Final Fantasy, Stranger of Paradise, whatever. But yeah, would that prevent us from actually picking up the headgear? Because we want to trade that for the ring to talk with Quaylan. You save him, he's depressed, but I mean, I know. That's how you get it. No, I know, I mean, but when I kill it through the wall... Yeah, I kill it through the door, but then will it not despawn or something like that? I know how you get it. I've done it before. It's just I don't want to miss it because I want to pick it up. It's yellow drop. Okay. I guess we'll try it then. Right, give me a Toxic Mist. And just give me that for now, and we'll see if we can kill him. Let's give a good opportunity to try my other Pyromancies as well. Here we go. You just get one use of this, huh? That's definitely Toxic Mist. Well, it didn't seem to do anything. So I'll worry about it later. We'll just go kill him the normal way. In the shortcut. It's fine. Okay. Attune magic. What do we want? Well, we probably want Power Within. But we may also want Flash Sweat. And I don't know if we really want anything else, because presumably we can't do fire damage to him. Probably everything down here is immune. At least the bosses anyway. A lot of fiery bosses. But, you know, we gotta go to the fiery places to get our fiery stuff. Well, I guess Poison and Toxic might work. I'll throw Toxic Mist on. And we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. And I really... hope the camera, the goddamn stick drift doesn't screw me over, at least too much. But yeah, we'll have another few cracks at Deasless. Because apparently I forgot how the shortcut works. I kind of just forget the layout around here in general. So I think it's like once we kill Ceaseless, it drains out some of the lava at the bottom of this area, and then we can go down that way. And that's the way we go. I think, but it's been a long time since I've been here. You know how it is. Me and my memory. I'm forgiven this one because it's actually been years since I've played and been here. So, yeah, you can see there's an item over there. You go get it by killing him and draining it out, I think. And then, you know, it's fucking Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith. The areas no one really remembers all that well because they're basically unfinished. I just have vague memories of, like, this kind of shit. Demon Ruins. Ceaseless is here. Barely remember Centipede Demon. I forgot Demon Fire Sage existed for a very long time. Bed of Chaos. It's all very vague like that, you know? Right, we'll slap that on. So if he hits us with the range, then we're better defended against that. Plus, we have the full, you know, more of my fire-resistant gear set on now. So we should be in a lot better position for that. But it seems like he might just be coming in for the melee. We gotta keep moving. That's how we deal with this. Okay, that's a different move. I don't remember him bringing that move out last time. Yeah, we just melee him, pretty much. until he dies. Strafe. Yeah, I figured that was a multi-hit. Again, he's just pulling out this million-hit move that I have no recollection of. That's more like it. It's hard to hit him when he's doing this shit to me, though. There you go. He's really digging the multi-hits. So we're not getting as much damage as we might. Flash Sweat fell off. So I guess we could go... I could try Toxic Mist on him as well. But we can also power within. Oh, I'm dead! No, I should have kept moving until he stopped attacking. That is how this works. But yeah, I guess the thing with Pyromancy is that it's pretty much all fire damage. And I know it sounds kind of obvious, but when it comes to stuff like this, where they're just immune to fire damage and Quelaag last time, we need to have our backup stuff. That's why it's nice that we have at least a couple of options for non-fire damage within Pyromancy via Poison Mist and Toxic Mist. Hi, Mechanicat fighting Ceaseless legitimately? I haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, I mean, I've got to do it. You've got to do it at least once, right? That's the way I see not just this game, but like games in general. Like, if there's something where you can cheese it, or you might want to cheese it, or there's an alternate, easier way, it's, in my opinion, better to try to do it legit at least once. And then you can say, you've done it, you know? You've got nothing else to prove. So if you want to cheese it, then just cheese it at that point. But hello, hi. Yes, this is my Pyromancy run. I've never done Pyromancy in any of these games, so it's kind of it's been an experience. Hey, you're doing the ranged attack. And we're okay because we put Flash Sweat on. We prepared for this. It's all part of the plan, baby. Right, bring it in with the melees. Thanks. Maybe not like that. It's fucking boss. It's not a good boss. It's not a great boss. It's a cool idea. They've got cool ideas going on. Ceaseless Discharge lore? Neat. Visually, he's neat. The fact that he's constantly, well, discharging lava and that killing him drains lava from the area. Neat. Cool. The actual fight? Not neat. Not cool. And they probably knew that, which is why there's the way to... There's like an official sanctioned way to cheese him. Like, you can... Again, you can do the ledge grab thing and just murder him like that. Or you could just pelt him with range attacks also. There's an official and unofficial method, I guess. Yeah, I just need to not get hit by any of his attacks. It's just the way. Right, in we go. We can survive a blast. It's just sometimes he puts himself in a bad position and doesn't do good attacks to us. If we get him in position, we can just strafe his attacks. I'll try Toxic Mist on him and see how it does. Sneaking suspicion he might be immune to it, actually, because I think I Googled Toxic Mist. I was looking at what people were saying about it on wikis, and they were like, everything's immune to this. So my assumption is that everything's immune to this, but we gotta try it. Okay, he's doing another one. That's fun and interesting. I wish you wouldn't do that. Wish you would come in for some melee. I wish you wouldn't stay over there and just constantly do that. I wish you would engage in any way. Yeah? Okay, he's engaging. Ask and ye shall receive. Would have probably missed even if it was effective. Right? Time to just wail on him, I guess. And put Power Within on at some point. During one of his punishes. We learned that last time. Don't risk it. With, like, trying to cast shit while he might be in the middle of attacking. Okay, that's a different attack, and also he just hit me with it. And yeah, he kind of... With the way his attacks are, he kind of just chooses to hit you. sometimes. It sucks. I could level, you know, I could be tankier and not get one shot. I could use Iron Skin, but that would probably mean me getting hit a lot more. So it would probably balance out to not being worth it. So yeah, I might try Toxin again, but I don't expect it to work at all. But yeah, he can just hit you. He's huge, and his attacks are huge, and you don't have much space to move. It's like Dragon God if it was bad from Demon Souls. Because Dragon God is okay, because it's like this in the sense that you have, like, you know, you're in very limited space, and the boss is weird and gimmicky, but the way you beat the boss in that case is weird and gimmicky. I guess there is a weird and gimmicky way to do this one too, but it's kind of the only way with Dragon God, is my understanding anyway. Yeah, this kind of just rounds out to being lame. Yeah, I might just give it one more serious go and then trying to get the cheesy way, because fuck it. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So yeah, he definitely... I don't know. That's all the wrong moves if I wanted to hit that. Yeah, he definitely does not get affected by Toxin. Okay. I'm going to try it one... No, I'm not. I'm not going to try it one more time, because fuck this boss. Look. I know I said what I said about fighting him legit, but also they put a way to cheese him in the game, so... And it's like an intended way to do it. So I'm gonna do that. So let me just look up exactly how you do it again. There is the way. Where's the information about this? So how are they saying to do it? Once the fog, Ceaseless will stop, hesitate. What do you do? What's the what? Equip light armor before passing into the fog gate. Once you pick up the set, that's doing it the first time round. Must go all the way to the altar where the loot was and try again. If you attempt this post-mortem, you'll be attacked as soon as you traverse the fog gate. Okay, so we're going to have to go back to where the set was regardless to make this work. So once at the fog, do not proceed through yet. Ceaseless will stop, hesitate, take a leap over the chasm, hug the fog to avoid needless damage, then it'll be hanging, then you attack it. Okay. So, hopefully I can still do it, and, like, it's, you know, the thing is, like, he gets angry and he rips his arm out. And that's what causes him to fall down when he does the leap attack and the hang-on. Oh, I see. I didn't even notice the Capra demon down there. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, it's hard to tell if he's done that, because he's kind of just a mass of a body and limbs and stuff, so... He could rip out several arms and I probably wouldn't notice. I don't know. So, Flash Sweat is still the way. And we're going to use that to not get fucked by the ranged attack. We go. And we go. Okay. We go in. It's as if we got it. We're going to pretend to grab it. And then we're going to go back. Okay. See what he decides to do. He's going to do a ranged attack because we're going to get into that range. Yeah. Oh, that killed me. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. It nearly killed me. I don't know why it did. Because I had Flash Sweat on, but whatever. Okay, I guess. So, it's over here, right? It's not just there. In that bit, it's over here. Yeah, so we have to go from here, then all the way back. What fun. Yeah, we're like here. Ooh, I grabbed it. Oh, and then I go back. Oh me, oh my. So I guess that... Oh, shit. That puts him over here. At least the effect... God, he's got a gaping hole in his chest. I never noticed that before. Yeah, at least the effect for Flash Sweat is very obvious. Very loud. Okay, he did a melee. Good for me. Okay. All right, then we go all the way back. All the way back. No half measures. And then he should do his jump. I guess. And then he'll be hanging on somewhere. Assuming Fextra Life is accurate, which is not something I like to assume. We're gonna hug the wall, and he should do the thing. Yeah? It's not looking like he's... Oh, wait, he's doing the thing? Yes. And then we hit him. And then he should fall down. Unless he's not in the mode where he can fall down. Yeah, fuck you, Ceaseless. There you go. So we cheesed it. But, you know, my sorcerer run did it fine, so it's okay. You have any restrictions for this run? Not really. It's just, it's like I'm not a huge, I like watching videos of challenge runs in these games. I wouldn't say I'm good enough at these games or knowledgeable enough with these games to do one. Maybe with this game I am, because I played a lot of this game. But it's kind of just a soft run. It's just Pyromancy, because I've never played Pyromancy in any of these games before. So it's kind of just me experience something new, and I've told this story a million times already, but I kind of fell off these games for a good long while, like around Elden Ring, basically, and I felt like I was worn out on them. I had Souls exhaustion, so I haven't played any of these in ages, and I kind of just got the urge to come back and play these games again recently. So I was like, you know, I'll go back and I'll play Dark Souls 1 again, and I'll play it in a way I've never played it, because I've done like I've played the games regularly. I've only beaten Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. I've not beaten 2 or 3. Not beaten Sekiro, not beaten Elden Ring. Oh, this place is so fucking stupid. Look at all those Taurus demons. Like, you just know they were in the map creator and they just copied and pasted that fucker a bunch down here. They just had a brush. They had a tool for placing Taurus demons, and they were just like, pop, 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 pop. Like you're in city skylines and you're trying to put trees down. That's what they did. Oh, this place is so funny. So yeah, like I'm trying to play it just kind of normally and mostly legitimately. You know, I'm not doing like big speedrun skips. I know there's a way you can like get into the depths without Capra Demon, because we discussed that. But it's focusing on Pyromancy. Because when I played Demon Souls, the remake, on stream, I was like, I want to do a magic character. And then it kind of just evolved into not quite character roleplay, but just like getting attached to the character and making decisions for the run based on the character rather than like gameplay sensibilities, you know? Like the ending I picked and getting the yellow catalyst and going mad with power. And then I did the same character in Elden Ring, and it was canonically the same guy in my canon. I have played Dark Souls 2. I've absolutely played Dark Souls 2. I played it on launch. I just haven't beaten Dark Souls 2. And I am a great... I'm gonna actually go back and change my pyromancies. But I am a fan of Dark Souls 2, and I look forward to playing it again. But it's kind of... I like that it's weird. I like that it's terrible, you know? I'm not gonna say Dark Souls 2 is the best in the franchise, or it's the way Dark Souls should be. But it's good. I like it. It's good and it's bad. It's weird and fucked up. And I like that it's weird and fucked up, because I like weird and fucked up games, you know? Yeah, I played, because I don't think I played this on launch. I didn't play Demon Souls until I played the remake much more recently. I played Dark Souls 1, like, when it was on Games for Windows Live, and that was how the matchmaking was handled. Before Dark Souls 2 came out. Then I got Dark Souls 2 on launch, played it, didn't beat it, because I'm just bad at beating games unless it's on stream. And then I got Dark Souls 3 on launch, didn't finish it. See above. And then Elden Ring, I kind of got on launch and kind of played some of it, but didn't beat. I didn't change my pyromancies! I'm an idiot! Ah! The kind of thing you can come to expect from me. My god. But yeah, it's weird. I like because I was talking about this. It came up in the in Miri's Discord recently. How a lot of us have kind of come around on Dark Souls 2. Because when it came out, you're getting Dark Souls 2. You're expecting a sequel to Dark Souls 1. So you get Dark Souls 2, and it's fucking weird and insane and crazy. And they they made it wrong on purpose as a joke. So I'm going to bring Chaos Storm. That takes up 2 slots. I should get more attunement at some point, because we're getting more and more things that take more slots. What do we want to go along with that? Great Combustion? Yeah, we'll rock that. I'm sure it's going to be... It says we have 20 charges on Chaos Storm. I'm sure that isn't actually accurate. Let's use it and find out. Yeah, see how that goes through a lot of them, and then we have 3. Okay, so what if I cast it again? Will it just do the full thing, or will it just do 3? Yeah, it does like a much worse one. That's weird. Oh, there's a surviving worm. There you go. Right, sorry I killed all your guys' homes. I was just trying to cast the spell. Many such cases of me trying to cast that style of pyromancy and then killing a bunch of people. Elden Ring did great PR for DS2. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, like I was saying, you know, you play Dark Souls 2 on launch, and you're like, I want more Dark Souls. I want the successor to Dark Souls 1. And it is and it isn't. Like, I guess there's 2 ways to approach a sequel to Dark Souls, and they did both with Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. Is you either, you know, take the original game as a baseline and then try new experimental stuff, that being Dark Souls 2, or you do what Dark Souls 3 does and stick closer to the original playbook, but, like, you know, crank it up to 11, do a bunch of stuff with what you already have and continue with the lore and all that. But then you got little Dark Souls 2 references in Dark Souls 3, and those make me chuckle. I appreciate those. Like, oh, okay. Like, I appreciate Laddersmith Gilligan just being there, and, like, Earthen Peak being in the second DLC. Oh, shit! Oh, there was another one coming. Yeah, stuff like that I like. Okay, I should bring stuff with more uses against these guys. They're certainly vulnerable to it. Let's change it up. I'm not going to be Chaos Storming these guys. I would like to Chaos Storm some bosses. See how badly we can fuck them. Like in Demon Souls. What might be good? What might be good, eh? I haven't used Fire Whip yet. I don't know how good that'll be, though. I'll go with, like, Fire Orb, and then we can bring something else. Though not much. Oh, Great Fireball. Only takes up 1 slot. So yeah, we can Fireball it and bring Great Combustion. There you go. So yeah, like, not getting what I wanted out of Dark Souls 2 kind of hurt it in its time. And it was easier for it to be more polarizing then, because it was what we had, you know? The continuation of the series depended on Dark Souls 2, which was not what a lot of people really wanted after Dark Souls 1. Fortunately, it still did really well, and we got Dark Souls 3, and we got Elden Ring, and we got Bloodborne. But, you know, and so looking at it now, with that perspective of the present day, it's nice to have something that's weird and freaky. Especially going back to it, you're knowing that the series isn't always going to be this. It's just a thing they did, and they tried it, and then they did other things. You know, we got more weird shit. More out there shit with Bloodborne and Elden Ring. It's not like we never got any experimentation ever again. Damn. Like the lore of DS2 way more than 1 and 3. Feels more direct in a sense that you can just play DS2 and understand what's going on without playing 1 and 3, without thinking too much. Yeah, I can definitely get that, because 3, I mean, 1, there's a lot going on, and a lot of it isn't presented straight up. Like, it's all familiar to me, and I kind of take it for granted. You know, I know the lore of Dark Souls 1, and I've known it for, like, I don't know, like, more than a decade at this point. So it's just assumed for me. But if you're playing this game casually, you don't have any of that outside influence, because you've been living in Plato's allegory of the cave, then yeah, like you're not gonna know the importance of the bed of chaos and the witches of Izalith, and then especially going into 3, and especially going into Ringed City in 3, and how important Dark Souls 1 is to that, how relevant that is. I should have maybe not come out here and spent my ceaseless souls upgrading my Pyromancy flame again. How's this for a great fireball? Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. That's it. Hit and run tactics. Sign of a true pyromancer. Yeah, I learned, I didn't really know going in, that pyromancy's really good for, like, soul level 1 runs, which is not something I've ever done. There you go. Nice souls off this, too. Even though it's dangerous. But yeah, Dark Souls 2 is kind of just its own thing, and it certainly benefits from that. They tie it in later, and there's bits here and there. Like, Dark Souls 2 has references to Dark Souls 1 in the same way that Dark Souls 3 has references to Dark Souls 2, where there's occasionally little things where it's like, oh, look, it's that thing. It's the thing that we know. Like, the Lord Vessel being in the Majula Mansion basement. Stuff like that. And just some thematic ideas, like, you know, the Age of Flame and having to rekindle the fire and bonfires and stuff like that. But it is largely self-contained. Like, if they had continued down that route, then Dark Souls might have been more of an anthology series. Which I guess we have now with Bloodborne. You count Demon Souls as well, but, you know, Bloodborne and Elden Ring just being their own thing with the similar ideas and very similar gameplay. You know, like dying worlds, lost ages, people trying to cling on to the past, etc., etc. Themes, but not like, you know, Gwyn did this and Gwyn did that, the Age of Fire and the Primordial Serpents, you know? So I was reading up after last stream. So there was a bunch. I've not played the Dark Souls 3 DLCs. And I was kind of reading up on the Ring City lore, because all I knew about the Dark Souls 3's DLCs is like Gale, there's a painted world, and then a bunch of Dark Souls 1-ish stuff, and like, again, Earthen Peak is in the like far future bit of Ring City. But no, learning that, like, almost basically all of it was orchestrated by Karth. Like, Karth made even, you know, Karth from this game made even more attempts to end the Age of Flame, and then, like, kind of had an entire nation set up with those plays in mind, that being Londor, and having, like, his adoptive daughters trying to do shit in the plot to make that stuff happen is neat. And then learning that the Ring City itself, I guess spoilers for Dark Souls 3, the Ring City, but learning that the Ring City is where the Pygmies went, the original humans went after the war with the dragons. They were given their own nation because Gwyn was afraid of them and sent them away to have them be contained in their city. And, you know, they like, he effectively married off his youngest daughter to them as well, to their royalty, however that stands, the lords of the Pygmy lords, whatever it is. And that's what Filianor is. That's the relevance of her being there. I saw that there was a lady with an egg. And that was all I knew, and that was a vagrant egg also. Yeah, the lore there is interesting. It's neat. Okay, right, let's get these shinies. Then we're gonna get back, and then we're gonna get our thingy upgraded. I don't have my funny flash sweat anymore, but hopefully we can survive this. I hope. No, we can't. We can't, actually. Well, I'll put flash sweat on, I guess. Not like I'm using great combustion. God damn it. Ah, stupid. But yeah, that lore stuff interests me from the perspective of, again, someone who's just intrinsically familiar with Dark Souls 1. But, I mean, kind of one of the reasons I didn't finish Dark Souls 3 back when it came out is an issue I had with it. That being that if even having played Dark Souls 1 and knowing all the lore from Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3 is kind of very obtuse. Oh, they don't respawn. Oh, good. All right, that's sorted out then. Good. I thought I was going to have to go through them all again. But yeah, it's very obtuse. And, like, partially in the story, but more so in the sense of how NPC storylines and how you get the various endings. Like I said, I didn't finish it, so I didn't get any of the endings. But, like, the way it went with me is that, Siegmeyer... Siegmeyer... Whichever Sieg it is, I can never remember. You know, just fell down the well, and then I didn't know he fell down the well, because how the hell could I ever know that he fell down a well in an area I was at, like, countless hours ago? Like, I have no idea. I could not know that, like, without going to a wiki or buying a strategy guide. So that kind of annoyed me a bit. There was that, and there was, like, Anri died, and I had no idea what was going on with her, or her quest line, and kind of, I think every other quest line that was going on with the NPCs just fizzled out because I didn't know what to do with it. One of many complaints I have with Dark Souls 3. Yeah, like, I think it definitely earns those complaints. I'll definitely, you know, think about that more when I get around to playing it again, and playing it fully. Fuck! Did it just run out? Did Flash Sweat just run out, or is it... I just need the Ceaseless Ring. I need to give up on this. It's not... There's nothing important here that I care about. So let me just go get my souls back, and we'll go and we'll just get the Orange Listerine Ring. And then come back. And it'll be fine. I don't need to do this right now. I'll hold on to this setup of attunement, though. But yeah, it's good, though. I like Dark Souls 3, and I'm excited to play it again. And I'm definitely... Because, you know, this game, this is the Dark Soul I've played the most of, because I played it back in the day. I may have beaten it back then with, like, a standard sword and board, or, like, Great Sword Guy. I'm not sure. But, like, I played a bunch of it. I've beaten this game, not sorcery only, but primarily sorcery. And now I'm doing it with Pyromancy, so I've experienced a lot of this game. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, I've only played, like, back in the day. Like, long ago, when they had just come out, pretty much. I have the Chaos Ember here, but I think that's the only useful thing here. I do want that. I do want the Chaos Ember, actually, because I want to make Chaos Weapons. I was saying earlier, I have to go to Vamos. I didn't actually know the Ember was here. I looked into it after last time, but I forgot where the Embers were, because I was kind of just focused on, like, oh shit, yeah, I'm going to have to go to Vamos, and everything involved with that. So, I guess I'm not gonna perma lose my souls. I'll probably be okay. I guess I could switch this out for more fire resist. Yeah, I could put my hood on for a bit more fire resist. Just enough to grab the item. That's all I care about. Yeah, Chaos Flame Ember. We do want that, actually. So I'm glad I went back for that. Thanks for telling me that was what that was. Because I totally forgot. Now, that's not useful to us yet, because, again, Vamos, and we have to make a fire weapon before we ascend it into a chaos weapon, but I want to make a chaos weapon, probably. I mean, I'm looking at a few things. I might just continue with this halberd, because I enjoy the halberd, or I might go for, like, a better equivalent, because there's the, like, gargoyle tail, not the bell gargoyle one, the one in Anor Londo, or whatever. So I might go for that one. And upgrade that if I can. I don't know. I don't know if I can. Do that or get, like, the Quelaag soul weapon, because that's a fire weapon. But I want to make a chaos weapon because it's neat. It's a neat idea. I didn't know how pyromancy humanity scaling or chaos weapon scaling works, because it's all based off your soft humanity. It does more damage the more soft humanity you have. Up to 10, I think. But it's neat, and it's, again, that's like, it's not a restriction of the run, it's just thematically in keeping with the run, and that's kind of the idea. Alright, I was a little bit worried with the position of my souls there, but it is safe. Good. Yeah, we'll get that, and I'll probably just bone back so I don't have to do the run again. And we'll go upgrade the hand some more. Just so I don't want to... I'm deadly afraid of losing my souls. You know, we had it happen in Blighttown, and I don't want it to happen again. So let's bone the hell out of here. I'm boning out every single day of the week. Oh, right, I bought some Lloyd's Talismans as well. For reasons... I guess I was going to say reasons that will be clear later, but I guess I can just talk about it now. I would like to try to farm the Symbol of Avarice once we get to Zen's Fortress and have our first Mimish. Because you can use Lloyd's Talismans. Of course, I've never done this, so it'll be a first for me. But you can use Lloyd's Talismans to put mimics to sleep without engaging them and just take their item. But what you can do is do that and then exit out of the game and then come back in and it'll reset it, and then you can talisman it again and get another loot drop. So you can just do that. Just hope I get it with the amount of Lloyd's Talismans that I have. Yeah, do that. Because, yes, I looked into it, and there's like 4 mimics in the game, or something like that. And all of them have a chance to drop the Symbol of Avarice. Symbol of Avarice is a headgear that increases your item find rate, by the way. But they all have a chance to drop it. But once you kill the last one, if you've killed every mimic but one, and you kill the last mimic, then it's guaranteed to drop the Symbol of Avarice. Issue is, I think the 4th one's in the DLC, and we won't be doing that for a bit. So I would like to have it sooner rather than later. Same as with wanting to get the Lord Vessel sometime soon. The teleportation and the better item find are going to be real convenient. And I think it might not scale with the Gold Serpent Ring as well, because that also increases item find. But I think they might not work together. I think the Gold Serpent Ring is in the Catacombs somewhere, which we're going to have to do at some point. But, right, hello. I just hope the Shreks... Yeah, I'm gonna... Sorry, I gotta get away from the Shreks so they don't accidentally kill you or something. Terrified of that. Surely Quilana wouldn't be taken down by some petty Shreks. Oh my god, they're still coming? Okay. Didn't think they'd aggro this far. You can get the symbol without killing the one in the DLC. Oh, okay. That's better, but still, I'd rather get it sooner. Like, as soon as possible. Just if I want to get, like... Again, I want to make a Chaos Weapon, so I'm going to have to farm out various Titanites. I'm going to want to continue farming Humanity for the sake of the, you know, Pyromancy Humanity scaling. So there's farming I'm going to want to do. So, and a lot of that's going to be off-stream. So, anything to make that easier for me, I'll do on this run. Symbol and Gold Serpent don't stack, right. Gold Serpent and 10 Humanity is the max item discovery. Symbol does stack with Silver Serpent. Well, yeah. Yes, because Silver Serpent is for souls, of course. Okay, yeah. Good. Good to know. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I might as well, because I've never Lloyd's Talisman and Mimic anyway. It's kind of like... For this run, it's my first run, not my first run of the game, obviously, but my first run on stream. So on top of going with my thematic stuff, I'd also like to just show off neat stuff where I can, like experiencing NPC quest lines. Even, you know, I might not do every quest line on this run, but at least the Pyromancy related ones, but just showing off neat stuff. But if I do more runs on stream in the future, which I might, it's something I've got to try to force myself to do, because I'm very much a transitory dude. Hey, and Surans, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hi. Playing some Roblox. Hell yeah. Hope you had a good time. But yeah, if I do another run, then it would be, like, more focused and just doing shit to get shit done, you know? Right, what would you... Oh, yes, we're ascending the Pyromancy Flame. Once. Damn. Can't even go further than that. But, yeah, every little helps. Thanks, Quailana. Yes, hi. We're playing Dark Souls, and we're, I'm doing a Pyromancy run. We're doing a great many Pyromancy things. But I like this kind of thing. That's what That's the main thing I learned when I did my original sorcery run of this game and of Demon Souls, is that playing playstyles that are outside of my usual wheelhouse, because my default thing that I will do is do sword and board or do great sword guy. And that's easy, and that's what my brain always defaulted to. But doing this, you know, doing something different, you know, playing with sorcery, playing with pyromancy, playing with miracles, it makes me play differently. It makes me consider how I want to approach the entire playthrough differently. And it's not like playing another game, but it's novel. You know, it's a way to get novelty out of a game I already know very well, or a game I know the style of very well, you know? It's a level 1 run, I think. Maybe one day, eventually. Like, I would totally want to do, like, a max jank run. So, like, I use as many exploits as possible, do as many skips as possible, stuff like that. That would be cool. And then I would truly be all the way into cribbing grapefruit by doing a quote-unquote speedrun. Or open quote speedrun. You want to max out the Pyro Flame? Yeah, I think so. Because I've ascended it, so this is the ascended +1. I think it only goes up to +5. I already did some soul farming off stream to get it to the point where I could ascend it. So yeah, might as well. Like, I'm trying to get every pyromancy as well. Since I'm doing a pyromancy run, I might as well do all things pyromancy. Even curved swords can be different. Yeah, and I believe the Quelaag sword is a curved sword, I think. That's really expensive. Yeah, I looked it up on the wiki. Also, for those unaware, my character is named Pyroman. See? That's her name. She's also a lady, but her name is Pyromancy. There's a lot of deep lore for this original character. I think it totals over 340,000. God damn. But, you know, I can farm that out. But like I say, I'd like to make things as easy as possible for myself on that front. By, you know, like getting the Symbol of Avarice and getting, well, not Symbol of Avarice, because that doesn't do soul gain, I don't think. Unless it does. I don't know. But I guess I want the Silver Serpent Ring at some point, too. Lost what that joke is. What, with Pyromancy? I mean, it's just... Oh no, that joke. Okay, no, that's a Skyrim reference for all the gamers out there. It's a generic voice bark from guys talking about red guards and their curved swords. A classic. Alright. You think you can do jack shit to me, Capra Demon, when you don't have dogs? How embarrassed are you, my man, getting one-shot by me? Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Which is annoying me by not allowing me to begin a statement with ellipses now. Huh. Weird. I mean, both your messages with that went through, unless it was, like, stopping you from doing the ... and that's why you did, like, ... space. But yeah, that sucks. It's hard to kind of communicate intent through text, so it's nice to be able to have ellipses, you know? Seems to be taking a beginning period to equal a slash for commands. Oh. And hi, Lady Bat. Hello. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Symbol is mainly for souls. Oh, okay. All right, good. I guess that'll be another benefit to getting it. Another reason to do so. Spell builds just require a bunch of planning to be good. That's difficult on a first run. Yeah, exactly. I guess that's... Oh, yeah, right. Again, they just took the city's skyline plant placer tool, the tree placement tool, and just put a bunch of Capra demons down. It's so low effort. Like, they're all facing the same direction. They didn't even change the rotation. They just had a little cursor and they put them all down. It's really funny. Oh, I love that. I love it here. It's so stupid and terrible. It's a cool area in terms of, like, the lore and stuff, but it's just goofy. Oh man. But yeah, like, it's definitely harder to do a specific style of run. Excuse me? A specific style of run like that on the first go through. Which is why I would always just go sword and board guy. But I feel like I mean, I did that with Demon Souls. That was my first run of that game. Oh no, the Demon Great Machete. I guess I could dual wield him now. Like real Capra. You know, I know how to play these games. So I'm confident enough in doing weirder, more experimental runs. You know, this one, I mean, this is a game I know very well. But Demon Souls, I did some research, but not that much, I don't think. I don't think I looked at where the spells were, like, immediately. I know I ended up looking into, like, the casting tools, which is how I ended up with the yellow thingy from Mr. Not Jeremiah. There you go. Pyromancy! Try it, idiot. There you go. But yeah, it was definitely a thing with Elden Ring, though, when I was playing that, because I was doing sorcery on my run of that got aborted. And that, I certainly felt that, where it was, game's good, it's just like, the world map is so fucking huge, and I'm doing a particular kind of run, and I have no idea where I would look to find anything. So I think, oh, these guys! Yeah, I love these guys. Stupid-ass statues. But yeah, when I play it again, I will look into, like, where to get the things that I want, while still exploring and discovering a lot of things. Hi, Centipede Demon! This is Centipede Demon, by the way. He's just hanging out here until you go fight him later. But neat that you can just see him. Yeah, remember to look at the Centipede Demon from here? Yeah. I remember. Trust me, I get all my trivia... Well, I have a lot of trivia just built in from many years of knowing and playing this game. But this, I remember... I think it was... Well, I talked recently... Kind of the thing that sparked my desire to come back to these games is watching Greyfruit's videos again for the millionth time. I'm watching through Dark Souls 1, and he shows that off there, so that's ingrained in my mind forever now. Demons has less options in general, and spells aren't as limited. You can just let mana recharge. Yeah, that's true. So that made it easier, but it's still, you know, I think it's still worthwhile to kind of challenge these games, even when I'm not super familiar with them, with these styles of runs, I guess. Because they're neat. And I enjoy them. There we go. Because we'll see... Oh, right. Yes, you're guarding a bonfire. Forgot about that. Yeah, we'll see what happens with 2 and 3 and Bloodborne and Elden Ring when I play them again. And probably Demon Souls Original when I play that again. Or for the first time. Where, I'll... You know, I don't know. I don't know as much, but there'll probably be less research than this run, because I know this game very well, so I don't mind researching a lot, but maybe I will research a lot. Again, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, like, you have a lot more freedom with spells in Demon Souls, because pyromancies aren't a thing. I was a partial pyromancer in Demon Souls. I just didn't know it. Yeah, I need large Titanite, I believe, for the halberd. Yeah, that's something I haven't worked on at all. Because I haven't made any decisions with regards to that. So I think, is this... Yeah, that's a fog gate, isn't it? It's like the one red, orange-red fog gate, and then there's Demon Fire Sage, or whatever. He's probably not... Well, I guess there's another Taurus out front. I'm probably... Probably gonna... attune power within as well, just in case. Yeah, like I said, I've only the vaguest recollection of the order of operations in this area. It's just I remember some of the bosses and I remember the enemies, but aside from that, it's all very vague. And again, I entirely forgot that Demon Fire Sage existed, because who the hell remembers that Demon Fire Sage exists? The least interesting boss. One of 3 of the same boss, you know? Who has... Oh, God. Who has Demon Fire Sage as their favorite boss? Go. Yep. Get strafed around, idiot. No excuse to get hit by those. Right, there's a Capra and a Taurus. And there's a Taurus over there. Good fun. Good fun for everyone. Oh, another one. Hello. Damn statues. And hi, Emmerich. Thank you for the handshake. Hope you're doing well. Hi. Yeah, I heard him coming. I'm just fighting the hosts of hell. You know how it is. They're very rude hosts. There we go. Fingers smell so spicy you can cast fire with them. Yeah, I made my fingers more spicy because I ascended my pyromancy flame. It's going great. It's going great. Right, so we can go that way as well. Right, there's you. Guess I could probably just ignore you, huh? Yeah, you're just rooted to the spot, so see you around, pal. Right, these are aggroed, so let's deal with them first. But yeah, to segue into something... Oh, God! I don't deserve that, Emmerich. But, I guess I've got a few topics in the holster. But to segue into something completely unrelated, I was very kindly given a free copy of... Oh, God! Sorry, Soggy Accident, you mean sorry? I like Soggy Accident, though. It's funny. Oh, come on! You're not gonna learn what game I got a free copy of. Why are you bleeding? Am I? Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding? What do you mean? I don't know. But I was very kindly given a key for a free copy of Sonic Crossworlds, the Sonic kart racing game, the new one that's gonna have Ichiban in it from the Yakuzas. But honestly, the greatest tragedy was me being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to play as Ichiban and play the Sonic racing game. And then I found out he's not in it yet. He's coming out in like 2 months. Because like, Miku is out. Hatsune Miku is in the Sonic racing game. Joker Persona 5 is going to be in it this month. And then Ichiban is the month after. So I gotta wait for Ichiban. But I've been playing it. It's fun. It's a good-ass game, honestly. It's more mechanically complex than I expected. Because I seen a little bit of Miri playing it. And it looked cool. And I saw that it had the cool drift, and I like the cool drift. You know, Mario Kart does that, and I like it. But, no, it's got a lot more going on. Like, you create a build between your vehicle, driver, and, like, your equipped gadgets. And then you can do a lot of stuff, like get an extra level of boost. And, like, you get boost when you pick... There's, like, every imaginable combination of abilities. It's neat. It's good. Ichiban's gonna be a Christmas present. Yeah, it's gonna have Ichiban. It's November. Somewhere in November, Ichiban is gonna be for free added to Crossworld. So hell yeah. I'll probably have started playing 7 at that point, so it'll be perfect. It won't be my first exposure to Ichiban. There we go. Want to get it, but Digimon, understandable, yeah, because that is just about to come out, isn't it? I, of course, only know because I get residual excitement over from Caleb. Your tummy hurt? Oh, no! I hope your tummy feel better. Oh, no. Crossworld's so much more customizable than Mario Kart. Exactly, yeah. Like, you can create, like, several different builds that work differently. I haven't experimented too much yet. I've just done the various, Grand Prix, I think they call them. Where it's like a set of 3 courses, and then you do a race that's all the courses back to back. And you've got to beat your rival, which is a fun mechanic. Yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about. Because it's a sentiment I've seen towards racing games in general, and like an issue that racing games have. Is that like, especially when there's like multiplayer involved as well, but how do you make it so that in a racing game, it is acceptable for the player to not get first place every time? Because, you know, most racing games, if you don't get first place, then you just lose. And even otherwise, it feels... Oh, God. It feels bad to not get first place. How do you get around that? And actually, I had the opportunity to play a bit of Mario Kart Double Dash recently. And that... Ooh, good Titanite drops. That I realized it's really good when you don't care about the overall state of the race, but you care about beating one person. If you just beat one person, you're satisfied. And it does that because there's the rivals system, where it's like you get a random character picked out as your rival for a Grand Prix. Oh God, I forgot about this. Hello, don't mind me. Just running past. Ugh. Christ. This is not a mimic. No, I would know. I would know if there was a mimic here. That would be very evil. Oh, the large flame ember's here. Damn. Getting everything useful for my run. Right, let's... I guess we can run past them and not really bother with this. Yeah, they'll almost certainly be a Christian mod, yeah. Weapon broken! No! Fuckers, I thought they had, like, acid spit. I'm dead! Shit. Gonna be a little gremlin alert. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. I hope your stomach feels better soon. Damn. What was I saying? Anyway, game good. Yeah, no, right, yeah. The rival system. Because it artificially creates that kind of experience where you're up against someone and you don't care about getting first. You care about beating them. And I've enjoyed that about the Crossworlds experience. And they have, like, various difficulty levels. You can, because you've got, like, the regular kart racer difficulty where it's, like, you know, super speed, supersonic speed. And it's like CC in Mario Kart. So you have that, but you also have rival difficulty. You, like, turn up the quality of that AI opponent. I've been running at, like, difficulty 7 out of 10 on the rival, and I have to try. I have to try really hard to beat my rivals. It makes you learn the track, and it makes you learn the mechanics. So it's a really cool way to add pressure. And also, like, remove focus from your overall placement. And even, you know, remove focus a little bit from your overall placement in the tournament, too. That's what the Grand Prix are, effectively, tournaments. Why'd you take jack shit damage from that? Yeah, I'm definitely using the right fireball. Oh, well, you're dead anyway, it's fine. Good riddance. I just want to go get my souls back. Ooh, item. Thought I saw a... Oh, Demon's Great Axe. Yeah, I thought I saw the prompt picking up for a second there. Yeah, it does a really good job of that. The gameplay, like, the actual driving just feels really good and really tight. The like, items feel good. The gadgets, which is the little perks that you get and equip, feels really good. I've not played too much with the different, like, character types and vehicle types yet. I've just been playing with Metal Sonic. That's another thing. Exceptionally high quality robot representation in that game. You have multiple robot characters. I think you have one for each of the, like, character archetypes as well. I think, maybe not, because there's, like, speed, power, acceleration, boost. Might be more, but there's well, 4, I guess, if you count Sage. Hitting Hellspawn with fire. I mean, it does work. And I understand. It does work. Just, you know, stuff like Centipede Demon, it doesn't work. But these demons, it's okay. I'm sure they've got some resistance built in, but they do just fine. Oh, I can see on the top left, it's my headgear. That's why I'm doing less damage. Because my headgear is broken, which boosts Pyromancy damage. Ah, and my Pyromancy flame is also broken. Shit. Fucking acid. Yeah, that's what's doing it. No, I was doing a lot more damage before. Fancy rage, totally not late Thran's raid message. I random. Yeah, hello. Hi. Thank you for coming by. I'm just talking about Sonic Crossworlds, the new Sonic racing game, because I got given it, and I've been playing it, and it's really good. But yeah, I did all of the Grand Prix. There's, like, a bunch of Grand Prix, and it's three different courses. Weapon at risk. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 3 different courses per Grand Prix. You do all 3 individually. And then you do all 3 back to front as a 4th race. So it gives you a good opportunity to learn the tracks. Ooh, there's an item up there I missed. It gives you a good opportunity to learn the tracks, learn the shortcuts. There are some, like, cool routes you can take. You've got the transforming mechanic, which I guess is, you know, I guess carrying over from the last game in the Sonic Racing series, which I haven't played. But they've all got their own means of doing the drift boost. And there's a lot of nice little touches, like being able to, like when you're drifting, you're like drifting in a direction, but then you can, let go of the drift button for a moment and switch direction and, like, begin your drift again. Ooh, nice. And you drain a bit of your gauge, but you don't lose your entire boost or spend your entire boost. So you can build up to the highest levels of boost. You're a racing game enthusiast or Sonic? Kind of neither. Like, I've played some Sonics, and I'm aware of racing games. I go to racing events in real life, even though I'm not a huge enthusiast. But I got given it for free, like I said. So I was like, I'll try it. And it looked fun, so I'll try it. And it's not like a hardcore racing game or anything. I know how racing sims are. It's a kart racer, ultimately, so it's casual, but it's fun, and, you know, you can push it pretty far and get high difficulty. I should repair my shit. Get high difficulty stuff. Everything's breaking. But connecting the link and ask what's up with VTubers and Sonic. No, it's not me. I'm safe. I'm normal. Well, I'm not normal, but I'm safe. I've played some Sonics in my time. I was thinking about it, actually. Because I've, what have I played? What do I own? I have Sonic 2 for the Mega Drive. Not played much of it. I have, what do I have? I have Sonic 06 lying around for the 360 somewhere. I talked recently about one that I played. I played one of the GBA ones. What else? There's not much else. I mean, I have Sonic Mania. That's about it. Like, that's it. There's a lot of Sonics I've not played. And then... But yeah, no, I got it and I tried it and it's good. I like it and I will play more of it. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of looking for more games to play in my free time. Like, I started a new save on Satisfactory, which I'll certainly do more of. And try to actually, you know, get far in for a change. Which I never end up really doing, but, you know. Gotta try. Yeah, I love those multi-hits, baby. Nice. Nice. But yeah, I think racing is neat, and I like the idea of a kart racer that it's still casual, but you can go further with it. Like, it's got a bunch of cool modes. Like, you've got the Grand Prix, of course. Right, see how much damage we do now with this. Okay, I missed, but see how much we do with this. Yeah, like most of his health instead of less than half. That's how much of a difference, like, a broken Pyromancy Flame and broken headgear makes. Alright, hell yeah. Let's go through this fog wall. Ugh, you keep scaring me. Yeah, there's the Grand Prix, there's the time trials, which I did a bit of earlier, and it's just every single course slightly modified because, like, you don't need regular items because it's just single player time trials. So there's, like, different ring placements. Rings are like coins in Mario Kart where they increase your max speed up to a limit. And then time trials where you just go for medals, and then there's a bunch of little things. Like, you get tickets just from doing everything, which you can use to buy parts to customize your vehicle, 'cause you make custom vehicles. You can also give them to the characters. There's social links. You can give them to the characters to get little cosmetics related to the characters. And there's a little challenges menu where it's mini achievements, and every time you collect one, you have a little Chow that's going down a path, unlocking more stuff, and you're helping the Chow out, which is cute. Oh yeah, I have Sonic Adventure 2? Speaking of Chows, I guess. For the Dreamcast, whichever Sonic Adventure I have. I don't remember which. Right, examine Brilliant Light. Sealed by the Great Lord's power! Oh, fuck. I forgot we couldn't go any further. Shit. Right. Yeah, we probably have to go get the Lord Vessel then. I forgot, unless there's another way to go. Huh. Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn. I'm all the way down here for nothing. All right, let's go ring the other bell then. Let's go down Orlando. That's what I wanted to do anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. You guys respawn. That's fine. I have fireballs for you. A little bit of respawning Capra. You know how it is. At least they're very oblivious. There you go. But yeah, there's a lot of content there, and I haven't even actually touched the online multiplayer yet. I'm sure I will do. And see how, like, the actual people playing the game are at racing. And I've been having a good old time. It's a good thing to spend my time on. It feels good to try to optimize my racing skill, learn the tracks, learn exactly, like, when I should be boosting, when I should let go of my boost. You know, what builds I want to try. Because I've been doing a very boost-centric build. Because you have, like, by default, you have the 3 levels of boost, like Mario Kart, right? And you build it up by drifting. You've got a little gauge that indicates how close you are to the next level. Now, you can get perks, gadgets, that can increase how quickly each individual stage of the gauge fills, not just the gauge itself, like level 1, level 2, level 3. And there's one that gives you a level 4 boost, which I've been using. And, like, the level 4 boost, it's faster, but it also gives you invulnerability for its duration, which is pretty good. You just have to build it up. But then there's stuff like, if you bump into another driver, you get a little boost. Or there's a thing where, like, if you're drifting, you can do you have to equip this, but you can do a little spin attack to attack people. There's coin stealing when you bump into people. I think I've got one on where it's speed boost when you pick up coins as well. So I'm boost centric, but it's really neat. It's really neat. I want to explore it more. I'm still excited for Ichiban to come out, but I'm actually just invested in the game itself, which is really nice. I love that. Yeah, I guess next time we come down here, we'll have the Lord Vessel, and we can just fast travel down to whichever bonfire they let us teleport to. 'Cause it's not all of them, I don't think. It's most of them, but not all of them. So that. I've been doing that. That's been good fun. And I spent a bit of time yesterday working on my project. And I guess for those coming in from the raid who don't know about my project, I'm just working on it. I'm just working on a thing. I've just been working on a thing. I kind of took a break away from working on this thing for a little bit and learning Blender and learning Unity and all that shit. But I had another crack at it. I've not been refining it because I got it to a point where it was like, it is complete, but it's like 0.1. It is the beta version of this thing, and it needs great refinement. But I still needed to learn how to go through the process of making it and exporting it into the program that I want to use for streaming. So I had to do that, and there was a lot of troubleshooting involved there with, like, I was following the little guide for the software, but then it was like, oh, actually, there's a million things that they don't tell you. Like, you need to install extra bits of software and extra, like, packages for Unity and stuff like that. So I trial and errored my way through that, and then I got it working, and then it was a little bit fucked up, and then I learned how to unfuck it, and then I got it working, mostly. So I've kind of done the entire procedure once. So now I'm going to put some time aside to kind of refine the thing and make the thing better. Make it a bit less shitty. So it's ready to actually show to people, to you. And then it'll come out. And then it'll change everything. So we'll see how that goes. I hope I can get that done relatively soon. Because I basically took a month of just not working on it. Because I'm lazy. And didn't want to do all the software fucking around that I had to do to make it work yesterday. But I bit the bullet and did it because I felt like it. I felt guilty for not doing it for so long. Quickly. Thank you. What's the rush? Yes, what's the rush? Indeed. Thank you, Quaylana. Right, now we have the +2. Let's go sit down here. But yeah, now we're going to go all the way back up and play the game normally for a bit. But I guess the way it's going to be, because I've never done it in this order, ringing Quaylag's bell first. We've already rung that bell, of course, so we're going to go back up and then yeah, we'll do the bell gargoyles, which will be fucking easy, 100%. And just go to Sens, not straight down Orlando. Go to Sens immediately. Do Sens. Try to get the symbol of avarice while we're there. And get to Anne Orlando, I guess. So, I guess, yeah, I forgot there was that restriction on going all the way down there. So I guess the... Oh, I should go back to the asylum. We're going to go back to the asylum before we do any of that as well. Because we did go back there, but I forgot to pick up the doll that is the key item that lets you into the painted world. Because there's a couple of pyromancies in there. And also, I think the phalanxes in there are a really good farming spot for souls. And maybe other stuff. And also, I'll get to point at the phalanxes and be like, look, it's a Demon Souls reference. Like I was saying with the, you know, Dark Souls 3 referencing Dark Souls 2. And Dark Souls 2 referencing Dark Souls 1. There's those very scarce occasional nods. So I gotta get the maximum value out of those, you know? I gotta point at it and go, look, guys, look. One of my favorite references to a boss from Demon Souls. You know? I just have to. Right, getting past these idiots will be relatively easy. I've been using Great Chaos Fireball, or whatever it's called, more on these guys, because you saw earlier, you get the... well, you do... It does... I think it does the same amount of damage, but then it just also leaves the magma pool, which can do more damage on an enemy that stays in it. So it had been killing these guys easy for me. Although, actually, maybe it does more damage, because when we were coming down here, Great Chaos Fireball did a seemingly similar amount of damage, although we upgraded the Pyromancy Flame since then, so it doesn't entirely add up. But I was going to say, because we didn't have the 10 soft humanity anymore, there's maybe also a factor, but we leveled the flame. So it's hard to say. I can't do the math on that one. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. But yeah, despite kind of being not really discouraged, but struggling to find the desire to move forward with that big project, it's just very satisfying to work on. Like, I got back to it, and it was very slow and grinding, and I was running into constant issues, but that was kind of why I did it. Why I did it now, and why I did it in the order that I'm doing it in, instead of just, refining the entire thing, making it 1.0, and then learning how to export it into the software that I want to use it in. Because then it would be way more discouraging. Like, I'm so close to the finish line, but I'm having to do all this stupid technical bullshit. But no, instead, I've learned how to do it. I've sorted it out. I've got the system. I know how it works. So once I refine it, it'll be absolute smooth sailing all the way to the finish line. Future me will appreciate that more, and I will be more encouraged to finish the thing. Your Blighttown has more than 15 FPS. Did you really beat it? I absolutely did not. There are, like, bits we didn't even go to. Duolingo's doing Twitch drops now. Huh. Weird? I guess... okay, what does this entail? Are you getting benefits for Duolingo, or are you getting Twitch emotes? Because Twitch emotes with the Duolingo bird is, like, good marketing idea, if you ask me. Because people like that bird. That is like a corporate mascot that is accepted. So, that's a good idea. But, yeah, whack. Do you have anything else to say now that I've rung a bell?
What a surprise.
Yeah, thanks.
Somebody rang the bell.
Yeah.
Was it you?
I guess the bell all the way down there is audible up here.
I don't know how you do it. Only one more now. If you have the heart for it.
Oh yeah, this is the easy one. Don't worry. Right then. Right. Just thinking about our game plan here. I guess we'll just bonfire here, so we've got the 10 flasks. I doubt we'll need them. What do we want to know? What do we want to attune? Getting a random number of subs for every 5 subs thing. Huh. Okay, that's weird. Maybe that's a thing they do. I don't really pay attention to these things. Right, Great Chaos Fireball, and I can't take Chaos Storm. Maybe I should get more attunement. How about that? How about that? How much do we need to get another slot? Just 2? Really? Huh, I can't get another one past that, but I'll level twice for a 4th attunement slot. Yeah, absolutely. And then we could bring 2 big things, or a big thing and 2 small things for future runs. That'll be good. I'll probably... I want to bring 2 big things just to see how badly we absolutely blast the bell gargoyles. Like, that's another reason why I wanted to do Quailag's Bell first, so I could absolutely shatter the bell gargoyles. Oh boy. Right, that's good. Yeah, it's kind of... It's like a whole sequence of things. Like I said before, I want to do the whole hand cam model kit building stream thing sometime in the near future, but I'm kind of forcing myself to finish my main project before I work on that. It's my carrot on the stick to make me actually finish a project instead of leaving it undone. But it's gonna be fucking sick when it's done. Like, I'm already pretty happy with it. There are things about it that I don't like that I'm gonna work on, and bits about it that I just haven't done yet. But it's, in my opinion, it's looking real good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. How do we do against Boulder Knights now? Well, just melee, we one-shot them, so... Ooh, we're a bit stringer now. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are clowns, and I guess the Channeler doesn't respawn, because I killed the Channeler off stream when I was farming the first time round. Ow. Rude. Don't make me want to use an Estus before I get to the fight, although I guess we have 10. So, we're probably okay. I think there's an item over here I didn't get because I went here off stream. Yeah. A large soul of a nameless soldier. S-O-U-L-J. Everything about that? Makes you think. Really, really makes you think. Yeah, expect me to talk about Crossworlds more in future streams. It's good. It's good. I'm not even a Sonic guy, but it's just good. It's a good game. And I was saying with the robot representation, yeah, right, there's like 4 robot characters. Just sick as fuck for me, who only likes playing as robots. There's what's his name, Omega, who's cool. There's Metal Sonic, who's sick as fuck. And there's like just an Eggman minion robot who's fine. And then there's Sage from Frontiers. But 4 robot characters. And Kasuga Ichiban. What more could I ever ask for? Oh no, I wonder what's going to happen with these 2 oddly different looking gargoyles. Like a Scooby-Doo episode. Oh no. I'm so scared of the gargoyles. Watch me die. Watch me eat shit and die. I guess I want the tail cut, don't I? So I should maybe go for that instead of immediately murdering him. I can save the Tempests until both of them are on the field. Because, spoiler, there's 2 gargoyles. I mean, you can just see it in that cutscene. It's up there. Right, hello. No. Come here. Oh, one-shot the tail! Alright, then. We're that overpowered, huh? Damn. Sucks to suck, Belgog. Oh my god, Belgog! Holy fuck, I didn't think we'd actually one-shot him with the Great Cast Fireball. Oh my god. Oh shit. It's fine, I got fire resist. Bet he doesn't. Ow, fuck. He interrupted my cast. Oh no, Belgog. Ah. Just gotta... That's it. That's it. Yep. And then do this to him. Hit him with one of these. Yeah, just like Demon Souls, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It was a lot of work. Belgoggle blasted him. Oh, yeah. I goggled and blasted the whole damn thing. Woo. It was a lot of work to make the characters strong. That's why we were noodling around in Blighttown. And I guess Lost Isla. Though not really, because we didn't accomplish much there. But it was all for this. We got the embers. We got the fire and chaos embers. So that was a worthwhile time spent. We still doing phrasing, I guess. Here we go. Got a claymore, never use anything else. Yeah, that was my... That's what I was saying earlier. That was kind of my thing that I would do whenever I would play these games. But I find it very novel to just pick, like, do sorcery, or do pyromancy, or do miracles, which I haven't done before yet. And just stick with that, and you end up playing the game very differently. Even if you become fucking overpowered, which is... I guess it's the case with pyromancy. I can say for sure it's the case for sorcery, because I've done sorcery, and it's busted. But it's neat, and it's novel. And yeah, we got the little variant of this cutscene where it, like, pans over and you can see the bell in the background there. Because this is the one we're ringing second. Sen's Fortress, baby. Kill you gargoyles later, don't you worry. Yeah. Yeah, okay, got the achievement. Now, that was an annoying thing as well, because we kept having those disconnects, so I was in offline mode. Apparently, you don't get achievements if you're in offline mode. So I actually don't have the achievement for the other bell, because we were offline when that happens. Which is why I'm not streaming this game on Tuesdays anymore. Assuming that's the issue. Hey! You! Whatever your name is. The partner. Oswald? Yes! Fucking rancid. Hell yeah, brother. Mm-hmm. Not really any of it. I want to learn your gesture, though. Learn gesture. Well, what is it? A classic. And yeah, he does Purging Stones and Homeward Bones, which is good. And the rest I don't care about. Oh yeah, he has Karmic Justice. Miracle Blackhead Witch Velka. Velka mentioned. For each sin, there is a punishment. It's the task of Goddess Velka to define the sin and mete out the punishment. I forgot to go to the asylum, so we're gonna do that. But right, oh right, you have these rings. I don't really need them, and I don't have that many souls anyway. But yeah, Oswald and the partners. Yes, I do. The partners are followers of Velka, the goddess of sin, who we talked about a bit. That's some of the very little bits of lore. Of Velka lore. Yeah, that Petrus, huh? Yeah. Yeah, just in case you didn't already know that Petrus is a fucker. Oswald tells you about it, kind of. Alright, off to Sen's Funhouse, which shouldn't be too bad, probably. I know to expect Mimic. I know about the balls. It's a place full of surprises. The Iron Golem isn't that hard. We'll see what happens with him if we knock him off or if we just destroy him with flames. Yeah, he's fine. And that's all there is to it, really, that I recall of Sen's. And then there's Anor Londo. So I guess the goal is to hit Anor Londo today. Right, let's go to the asylum before I forget. I don't want to go all the way up there and then get to the painted world and then not be able to get in because I forgot to go get the doll. Because I'm an idiot. And yeah, there's 2 pyromancies there. We want them very badly. Kill. And then we're... Whoop. No problem. And then we take this way up. I remember the route now. See, look at me growing and learning. Like a human being, almost. Wow. Don't go that way. We fell down that time, remember? No, we're not doing that again. Kill it like a ball. And thank you for the stretch and the coolant, Mechanic Cat. One sec. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Alright, coolant. Whee! Ooh, should we try Stray Demon? I'm kind of curious how we stack up against Stray Demon. Now that we're actually strong. I guess I'll get the doll first so I don't forget. And I'll grab the bonfire here first, obviously. And then we'll give it a crack. The hitbox on this thing, I mean, sometimes it can be awful. As with the mosquitoes in Blighttown. But, like, sometimes, like, there, you get a lot of horizontal play. Just not much vertical, I guess. Like, when I was farming out the rats in the depths for humanity, there were cases where I would be locked onto one, and I would hit him with the poke, and then there'd just be one, like, way off to the right that also gets hit for some reason. Certainly not complaining. You know, you'd think it would be less generous on that front, given that, right, I think we want to go this way. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, given that it's the pokey weapon, and then you have attacks that do the big horizontal swings. You know? So why do we... Wait, this just goes back to the... Jeez. Oh my god, there's a Black Knight here. Forgot about you. Okay. Hold the phone. There's a Black Knight. Oh, fuck it. Good thing I used the bonfire. Right. Forgot about him. I don't think I want to go this way anyway. Because, yeah, this would just lead back to the boss room again. We don't want. Let me just go get my souls back. Oh, no. Hopefully, because I was running away like a coward, those should be pretty accessible. Maybe. Yeah, that's pre-aggro range. Yeah, we're good. That's funny. That's some funny shit. Like with respawning the ball on this staircase just once. They're also... Just put a Black Knight around a blind corner in the tutorial area. That's a fun one. That's some, like, Kaizo Dark Souls shit. I want to be the Dark Soul. Right, so maybe this way? Don't remember the layout too well. That's... Yeah, where's this again? This is it. Yeah. We can see Stray Demon early. Oh, there's another one here? Right. I guess because the doll is here, they're related to that, because the painting is in Analondo. So, understandable. Oh, he didn't walk on the fire. He is a chump, though. Oh, the Black Knight sword! That's not guaranteed, I'm pretty sure. Good drop. That's a very good item. But look, new item. The peculiar doll. It's here for some reason. I guess it's here because they didn't want anyone going to the painted world. Oh yeah, we should have a look at the descriptions for our embers. Yeah, large flame ember used in ancient rites. Handled only by blacksmiths knowledgeable in ancient methods, not Andre. So I don't know. I think we don't need a regular... there isn't like a regular flame ember. Like Vamos just knows how to do regular fire stuff. And then this gets you from +5 to +10. And then you can do chaos. Chaos Flame Ember is an art of the lost city of Izalith, handled only by blacksmiths knowledgeable in ancient methods. Yeah, chaos weapons are demon weapons augmented by humanity, which inflict fire damage. Sick as fuck. Oh, right, and look at the doll, also. A strange doll in strange dress. There once was an abomination who had no place in this world. She clutched this doll tightly, and eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. Anyone make a DS mod with a focus on platforming yet? I hope so. That would be good. They should make that. Someone should make that. Question is, what game do you do it for? Obviously not Elden Ring, because that has, like, just a dedicated jump button, which works really well. But, like, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 are all different when it comes to their jump. They're all weird and fucked. I guess, I mean, what other moves do you have? That have to be bits where you do the running jump? That have to be bits where you just roll off things? What are the, you like back, yeah, you've got a back step to do a certain trick? I don't know. I don't know how much potential there is for tech. Alright, just equipping my Chaos Storm. Not like I expect anything to happen as I walk straight across this room or anything. Oh no! How could this have happened to me and my hollow friend that came down with me? Hope you don't get caught up in my chaos storm, guys. That would really suck. Okay. Respectable. Didn't just get completely mullered. This is more like level appropriate, progression appropriate difficulty. Yeah, since he's a fat fuck, he's got good odds of getting hit by the magma puddle. Should have stayed locked on. There you go. No damage stray demon, by the way. Chaos Storm doing work? Yeah. Well, maybe not always, but it worked on the bell demons. Which isn't saying much. Ooh, Titanite slab. But, you know, I want it to work because I used the equivalent of it in Demon Souls to absolutely blast the shit out of some bosses in Demons. So I want it to work again. But yeah, good. It's good. I know it's... I think, like, it is generally considered to be weaker than it was in Demon Souls because it was so good in Demon Souls, they had to just continuously nerf it so it could never be that good again. But I'm clinging on to it, like Gwyn clinging on to the Age of Fire. I want it to be good. Here we go. You know, I spent 30 humanity on it. I better get some use out of it. Very precise timing, a lot of luck. The only spell that can one-shot Manus. Ooh, really? I'm sure that won't happen for us, but I will certainly use it on Manus. I remember, like, with my sorcery run, Manus was the only thing I really had any issues with. He was a fucker, no matter what. Alright. Probably because I just couldn't one-shot him with Crystal Soul Spear. Right, hello. I'm gonna kill you now, while we're clearing things out. Now that I know how much of a chump you are. Yeah, didn't do as much there because he was guarding. Just gotta time it so you hit it when he attacks. There you go. Another Black Knight sword! Yeah, okay. 5 trillion more Black Knight swords. Hell yeah, brother. I can't just jump down there. It's fine. Yeah, let's get out of here and do sends. Want me an Orlando. Want me anal rodeo. And I've got a nice chunk of souls as well. I guess I'm probably not going to go back down to Quaylana again, at least on stream, until I can fast travel. Which means I got to be careful with these souls, or spend them. And I could certainly buy more... get more health. I don't know. Might just save. Like an idiot. More RNG than anything. You need to have the right setup, and you need to hit him an account for the extra damage. Even then, it's barely enough to one-shot. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that, is what I've learned. But neat to know that you can. Neat to know that Firestorm can still do work. Still has a place. It'll always have a place in my heart. Alright, now off to Sens. And, oh, actually... I just thought of what I could do with these souls. I could buy the Crest of Artorias. That gets rid of half of it, I think. And then I stand to lose less, and then I've just got the Crest for whenever I want to go do Sif. Good brain. Wrong route, but good brain. Brain's only good at doing one thing correctly at a time. Anything else that I'm doing at the same time, I have to do wrong. I see you around, Petrus. I'll save your buddies in a million years, maybe. Here we go. But yeah, glad that the 2 bosses we've done... Well, no, we did 3 bosses, but Ceaseless was cheese. But the ones that I've approached head-on with the Pyromancy focus have been absolutely devastated. Laid low before me, you might even say. Yeah, we're passing by Andre anyway. I might as well. Let's kill the big Titanite demon down here, because I had to pass it by when I was going and doing the soul farming down that way. Now I can actually just murder him. Well, I'll bring out Chaos Storm again. When we go into Sens, though, I'll probably switch it out for something a bit more sensible. 5 more casts. Let's have a sit. There you go. I don't know if he has any lines for being like, I can't use these embers. Oh, yeah, he does. Sure is.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm no good with those. It won't be easy.
Go talk to a skeleton.
I'm afraid you'll have to look for someone else.
Thanks anyway. I would like to buy the Crest of Artorias. Opens the door in Darkroot Garden. Door leads to the grave of Sir Artorias the Abyss Walker. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none have returned. They make easy prey for local bandits. With such dangers, the crest can do more harm than good in the hands of the uninitiated. I think I'm initiated. I'm not going to go there yet, but it's in the pocket. Alright, I'll see you. So this is the way to Mr. Pity Demon. Yes, here he is. See how Chaos Storm does. He might be resistant a little bit because he's a demon. I gotta wait for an opening because it has such big cast time. Do get a bit of movement in the cast, though. Yeah, pretty good. He jumped through some of it. Uh-oh. I'm okay. Uh-oh. I'm still okay. Great Chaos Fireball. Whatever, go my Chaos Fireball. I can sell the key to downtown Chicago for 20k, sure. It's the sensible thing to do. If he sold it for cheaper, then, like, you know, again, people will fall prey to local bandits. And you don't want that. A Demon Titanite. For later. Very nice. Yeah, we're not one-shotting everything. But we're one-shotting something. That's what matters at the end of the day. Alright, have a sip. I guess I've been using these, but I didn't mention it. Yeah. It's another thing I did with my grinded souls is buy the weapon box and the armor box and the repair box. So I just have these now. Alright, into the fun house. No! Change attunement, then into the fun house. Alright, what do we want to bring? Thinking about what we're going to be up against here. It's not the strongest enemies, but like a fair few of them. I'll bring Fire Whip, because I haven't used it yet. Put Great Fireball on. Regular Firestorm only takes 1 slot. I don't know. Well. Nope. Stop accidentally exiting out. But, you know, I have 4 slots now, so I could do that if I wanted. I'll go with Great Combustion. Yeah, fuck it. Bring Firestorm then. Regular Firestorm. Not even the Quailana one, but it'll do. Yeah, I haven't used Fire Whip yet. The others I all have. Well, no, I haven't used regular Firestorm either, but I know what that's going to be like. Just like Chaos Storm, but not as good. Right, our boy has moved in. Oh, God. I nearly got by the first trap, obviously. Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage. That's a... Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. That's also a lot of damage. Thanks, Sans Fortress Snake Man. Yeah, Fire Whip is better than I thought it would be. Yeah, that's the repair box I was talking about. But yeah, I guess we can go kind of... Well, not necessarily Pyromancy only, but more Pyromancy focused, which is what I hoped for. There's only so much you can do with, the Dark Souls 1 and 2 spell system, where there's no gauge for it, no mana. But it's fine. Alright then. I don't want to lose those souls. I can farm it, but I don't want to. Damn. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay on the cast. Which is something to be concerned about, but as long as I play smart. It's not a guarantee. There's more bells going off. Alright. But yeah, it's just the Snake Men and then hazards. And then the hazards are fine, really. Take them one at a time. Or maybe 2 at a time. In some cases, there you go. Just learn their speed and when you expect them to attack, and you'll be just fine. I think it's higher up, the bonfire that you get in here. Like, you have to go up and then drop down onto it. But it's fine. Yeah, lightning lady is a bit more of a concern, because I don't have a shield. I would have to roll to dodge her shit. And I don't really have a long-range pyromancy. They don't really make them like that. I just gotta time this right. Whoa. Okay. Damn, you're resistant. There you go. I guess you're not resistant to fire. It all works out. I see that. Trap. Regular chest. I know there's the mimic, but the mimic is like when you're in the balls section, somewhere around there. Once you're messing with balls, you're messing with mimic. Mimish. And yeah, this guy. There's a reason this guy is here. He's like a semi-unique guy. He's just a regular enemy, but he's leaning against this wall, chilling out. The reason he's here is because the ball, when directed correctly, will crash through that wall and break it open. So when it happens, you see him dying. You see his health bar going down. You get the souls to indicate that this has happened. Like, this is Chekhov's Snake Man. Whoops. Well, I guess I'll just leave you be. That's a bit awkward. Oh. Joke's gonna get me banned somewhere with mimics in the ball section. Oh, yeah. No. Oh! Jesus. But yeah, I know what you're going for. I got the spirit of the gag attacking me through the wall. Bro. That's not allowed. How come you're not clinking off the wall? Huh? I mean, I may have speared some enemies through walls, but never like that. When I did it, it was honorable. Good grief. Yeah, we just do it again. It's fine. It's Sens, you know. People joke about Sens. Sens Funhouse. But it's fine. It's whatever. When you know all the tricks, it's certainly fine. Come on, Snakeman. John Snakeman. Uh-oh. Yeah, get trapped, idiot. I used it against you. Yeah, Fire Whip's really good. At least on these guys. I gotta use it on more groups in the future. Seems great for crowd clear. And maybe just boss damage, I don't know. Right, there's that there. There's the Titanite demons down there. I'm not gonna worry about that. Oh! That was the stick drift. The stick drift nearly killed me. Oh. It had calmed down. It was relatively well behaved for a bit there. Little did I know it was just biding its time to do true evil. Hey, I'm down a couple of flasks already, which is bad considering the lightning lady's up ahead. Find that bonfire or reinforce the one here. Oh, get owned, idiot. Oh, never mind. We just deal with the lightning lady. No problem. Tee. Alright. Yeah, I'll leave you be, sir. Shan't harass you again. But there is a snakeman around here who takes umbrage with my very being. And I believe our boy is around here. Yeah, there he is. Hello. How's it going, pal? I guess he killed this one? But this is how far he got. Don't try kicking. No. That's messed up. How's it going?
Oh ho!
Oh ho!
Where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
Yeah? Well, don't just stop there.
Ah, so you see my plight. I've run up against the wall.
Or a ball, to be precise. Classic.
I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle. Who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how he is. He comes up against the problem and he thinks too much to the point where he never actually solves the problem, and he gets all his problems solved for him, and he loses his purpose and he fucking dies. Right, so there's an item here. That's another lady. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, lady. How you know they're ladies? They got 4 arms, just like real life. The shuttle! Yeah. Guess I don't really care about that, but I can't just leave an item, can I? So, I'm trying to remember the layout. I think if we go behind the ball, that's more in the direction of the mechanism? Maybe, maybe not. I'll look in the fog wall. It might be where the mimic is. I don't know. We're in ball territory now. Ball country. Okay, what's here? Is this back on the central chamber again? Be wary of projectile, of course. I've played these games before! Well, it wasn't the projectile that fucking got me, was it? I should have just... Well... It'd be easier if I had a shield on, which I could put a shield on, but... That's not this run. I'm not shield guy. I'm gonna reinforce this. Do I have to be human for it again? I don't remember. I think I do. I might need an additional humanity. No, don't immediately leave. Accidentally double tapping. Yeah, I have to be human, so we'll see what happens with me being human for a bit. Hopefully nothing terrible. I'll probably just die very quickly and lose it. Reverse hollowing. And kindle. There we go. Now we have 10 flasks, which is nicer. Maybe not necessary, but it's just humanity. I can farm that out. And I did farm a shitload of it, so might as well have it on hand for slightly tougher stuff. Cue immediate giant dead invasion. I wouldn't be surprised. Every time I've been human in this playthrough, I've seen a Gravelord summon sign. Actually, not even when I was human, because I don't think you have to be human for that. I don't know. Maybe those guys stick to more low-level areas for the funsies. Or maybe something terrifying will happen. Either way, it's going to be great. Alright, so I got a Duke Lightning Lady again. There's 2 of them down there. Here we are. Through. Hello. You heard of our Lord and Savior, Great Combustion? Great Combustion might even be overkill. I should try regular combustion at some point. Maybe I can get more casts. Haha, timed it, stupid. Ha 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 ha. Stupid, you're stupid. Bit fucking stupid, innit, mate? Erling lightning bolts. A giant moving axes. Can't even do a British accent. I'm British! No ball? No ball? Yeah, it does move around with the mechanism. Specifically to fuck you over. So it might be adjusting now. I hear ball. Yeah, no, it's going somewhere else because it got moved. And yeah, now that was the sound of the mechanism. Yeah, stupid. Didn't waste a combustion on you because I knew. Okay, you coming? Oh, you're just... What are you? You hitting a box? Come on, you're already aggroed, so just get yourself arrowed, stupid. Or not. Or not. Guess you can't trigger them yourself. There we go. Oh, and they come from behind anyway, so it would have hit me if he triggered it. Which would have been funny, but... Right, no, this is back here. Yes. Which might have us on the right track for the mechanism or something. Yeah, oh, I died, but yeah, that's how to get to the mechanism. Fuck. I always hate with these games when it's a thing I hate about myself more than I hate about the games, but I hate when I make a tiny bit of progress. I get past the last thing that killed me, and then I immediately get killed by another thing. Then I gotta go out, and it's almost too incremental. To the point of being a bit annoying. But oh well. That's why I appreciate. I gotta, you know, it's a thing about Dark Souls. I mean, I appreciate being able to fast travel between bonfires, generally, but I appreciate how there are a million bonfires in Dark Souls 3. I'm having more trouble now. I'm rushing. There we go. But, you know, I appreciate just being able to travel a bit more and you know, the boss runs being less bad, because not like it's not really boss runs, but just it's kind of what I said when I had originally had enough of this style of game. When I fell off, was like, you know, I've done enough boss runs for a lifetime. I've done enough runs to go get my souls back for a lifetime. Like, I would be totally fine with one of these games where that just wasn't a mechanic. You just keep your souls and, like, don't have to run back a million times. I'd be down with that. Timed it, stupid. Too easy. Get real. Drop anything, did you know? Alright, we go again. So do we want to go for the mechanism? Because it's not really important, the mechanism. I mean, it's useful, because we can open up that guy where, the thing where the guy is. You know what I mean? Stay out there. That's it. Get what you deserve. So I might go back here. Just wait for the ball. Yeah, we'll see what's over here. So a lot of the rooms just look like this. It's just statue storage. This is a real chest, not mimic. Not mimic room. It's common, but not yet. The Ring of Steel Protection. That's right. I guess I don't need the rusted iron ring. I should consider what I want to have on. Right, there is Dust Crown ring. I don't know if that applies to Pyromancy, but Ring of Steel Protection. One of the many oh, yeah, ring... I always skip the top bit. Ring belonged to the Night King Rendell. Grants its wearer protection by boosting defense against physical attacks. The many legends surrounding the Night King Rendell, one of the more well-known, speaks of his standing down a giant drake and slashing it to pieces. Well, it's pretty good, and there's no ring weight, so put it on. I'll take more physical defense for free, thanks. Yeah, I forgot I had the iron ring on. I spent so much time in Blighttown, just used to it. Come on over, Red Rover. He loves busting up the furniture. So rude. There we go. Right, do not get mullered by the boulder. I think you can make it here. I don't think you... I mean, you probably can go down. That might be where the mimic is. Oh! Okay, at least I'm not dead. I went out too quickly. The ball still hits you, even if it's stationary. Even the passenger gets in trouble. There you go. You gotta wait for it. Then go. Don't hesitate. The Ring of Steel Protection actually might... Yeah, is actually saving me from being one-shot by the ball. Okay. So I guess we'll put it in every direction until we smash the wall. Because, yeah, that way out there is just outside. Just wait and see what happens. Yeah. I think that broke the wall. I'll have it go in every direction just in case. Busting it up snexual style. Exactly. Let them know. Let them know. Yeah, do that. But I think if we leave, it will just automatically go back to being evil. And automatically tracking where you're going. I guess there's also Big Hat Logan around somewhere. I think he's behind that wall we broke open. Oh yeah, this. The elevator that kills you. Because it goes into those spikes. Uh-oh. I survived. This is the Mimic room. Is it? There's a lot of rooms that look like this. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a Mimic. That's a Mimic. You can see the telltale signs. One, it's breathing. And I think if you look, get a real good angle on it. Do I have the binoculars? I'd get those ever. I think I did. Didn't I? Did I? I don't have the binoculars. Never mind. I think you can see the teeth in there when it's breathing. It's the teeth and the chain. The chain is in the wrong position. Usually it's curled to the back. But for a Mimic, it's curled to the front. But more importantly, it's breathing. So, we're going to try to abuse this Mimic for the purpose of getting Symbol of Avarice right now. I'm gonna look up my information on how to get this, just to confirm, but I'm pretty sure it's just you you throw a Lloyd's Talisman at it, which makes it open up without attacking. Then you quit out, and then you do it again until you get Symbol of Avarice. Yeah, Mimics do not respawn. This item can be farmed by repeatedly waking the Mimic up with a low damage attack like a punch and using Lloyd's Talisman to put it back to sleep and produce an item. So you do have to wake it up. Okay. Okay. Let me look for more information. Just getting a second opinion. Putting this helmet on right after killing a boss will give 20% more of the boss's souls to the player. Damn. Cool. Yeah, it does drain health. I wasn't sure if that was just Dark Souls 3. Because I got this in Dark Souls 3. I never got it in this game, I don't think. Unless I did kill all the mimics. Yeah, it was the wiki.wiki I was looking at for this. For this particular information. Yeah, check the Mimic page for farming tips. What did they say? They said there were a couple of ways. So, you can reliably collect a Symbol of Avarice for each Mimic encountered. Bring plenty of Lloyd's Talismans. Can be bought early and cheap for the Undead Merchant Mail. Hope I have enough. You may equip the covetous Gold Servant Ring and have 10 humanity. Oh, I might pop humanity for it too. Cut collection time and save talismans, because I don't have that many talismans. Maybe. Not necessary. Throw a talisman at the Mimic. It will open, allowing you to collect its fixed loot. If you're lucky, great. Then you can use the normal way or using the quit and reload exploit. Is that just quitting and reloading? I don't know. Then the normal way. Punch the Mimic, stay behind it so it has to turn, give you time to throw a talisman. If you're in front of the Mimic, it might attack you while you're in the throwing animation. Talisman has no effect when the Mimic's in the middle of a getting up animation. Throw the talisman, the Mimic will be put to sleep again, allowing you to hopefully collect the Symbol of Avarice. The Mimic hasn't dropped the symbol yet. Repeat step 1. Oh, so I guess that's just its own thing. So then it says using quit and reload, which is quit, reload. So I guess just quit, reload. We don't need to attack it, seemingly. Okay, so if I just talisman it and then quit and then come back in, it should work. Let's give it a go. Lloyd's Talisman. It doesn't tell you that it does this, by the way, the talisman. It's just supposed to be to prevent people using Estus in PvP. I guess in PvE also, but it also does this. And look at that. You can see all his guts. That's a lightning spear. That's not what I wanted. So we're gonna quit and reload. And hopefully he'll just be asleep again and we can talisman again. I didn't use my humanity because I'm stupid. But I will on future attempts. And yeah, now he's just closed again. So use 10 humanities. We got 20, so that's fine. I don't mind too much if I end up losing him. I don't want to, but I don't mind. And then throw this at him. No. No item. No item. No item. No, no. No, no. No, that is not true. So I need to wake him up. And then talisman him. While he's up, not while he's getting up. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, he just goes back to sleep. That's a cute animation, though, that he has a little stretch, and then he wakes up, I guess. So I'm gonna punch him. Hope this doesn't go horribly wrong. Then put him to sleep. Symbol of avarice! Second try! Right, now we're gonna murder him. Or try to. Oh yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, Firestorm will do. Nice! No, I don't have to... I did not need to buy any talismans, actually. We just got it, no problem. I won't be wearing it now, because it does damage. But when I'm farming, I'll be using this. Symbol of avarice. Monster head resembling a treasure chest. Once an ancient god, it is said that it is the symbol of shame imposed on a long-lost clan, exiled for the sin of avarice. Wearing this slightly raises soul absorption and item discovery, but also affects its wearer with the curse of the branded. Yeah, didn't know about all the lore. But there you go. Another thing that will help me with farming. Right, where are we going from here? This is ball zone. Is it coming down this way? I don't think we... I mean, we can just go back... Oh. Sounds like it's not coming this way, but I don't trust it. I trust that less than I trust the elevator that kills you. I don't think you can drop down there either. That looks fatal. I don't have any prismatic stones to test that with. Or prism stones, whatever they're called. I don't know. But yeah, you can tell, because there's blood, that you don't want to stand on this thing too long. Unless it's supposed to be feces, which would also be understandable. Right, so we still... Yeah, they're still down there. There's this. Doesn't open from this side. And ball not here. Ball still going outside. We know we can eat one from full. Yeah, it hasn't moved, so maybe it doesn't go back. Maybe it's actually kind. So we'll see where this goes. Just map everything out. Oh, yeah. he's back here leaning against nothing. He's so cool for that. He's so cool for that. Guys be out leaning against nothing. He's out here aura farming. So yeah, you can use... I think you need a key for these. Oh yeah, you master key these. But yeah, those work as elevators. Big Hat Logan is in one of them. Hello. If I were doing a sorcery run, I'd be very excited to get Logan, but as it is, I don't care. You know why they call him Big Hat Logan? Yeah, Griggs also asks about him. Yeah, he's turning hollow. He's gonna go hollow eventually, but we buy him some time by helping him out.
Oh, heavens. Thank you.
Oh, good heavens.
And I'd love to resume my travels, but I must lock things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine.
Great. Griggs is gonna pog.
So that I may impart my sorcery.
Yeah, I'll see you around, pal. I'll see you when I see you. Yes, we've got those, and I think at least one of them is an elevator, or maybe it's somewhere else. Soul of a hero. We'll have a look. Oh, I saw that pop in. The building where Andre is, I think. Praise the sun. Praise the sun. It's okay. The sun's all right. I'll give it that much. Right. Is it any of these, or is it somewhere else? Where we elevate it. We have other places to go, so it's fine. No. Might as well open them all for fun. Okay. Nothing. That's fine. Yeah, we can't get back up there, so we'll circle back around. The ball should still not be evil. And yeah, our man has moved on because we cleared out the balls for him. So have we done... She ragdoll. Are you dead? Yeah, what happened to you? I didn't do this. Did our boy Sieg do this? I don't know. It's kind of scary, though. What the hell? He's a freak. Alright. Oh! The mechanism's moving. Oh, fuck! I nearly killed myself. But yeah, the mechanism's moving again. Yeah, in certain places it will be evil. Let's top up. We can make it go away again. Oh! Yeah, there's probably another way to get there without taking the damage, but it's fine. Right, go out. Go away. No one asked. Yeah, go on. Yeah, what's over this way? Oh! I don't know why I didn't expect that. Running out of Estus. I want to find that bonfire. Oh, praise the sun. That's a good one. I like that one. Looking at the window. Yeah, looking forward to the future games where you can put the gestures on there too. Ah, here we go. Yes, we wanted to get back to the central chamber. And then, like, go up and drop down to the bonfire. Somewhere in this area. Who's hissing at me? Stop it. Hissing from behind? I'm out of Estus, by the way. Not from behind, but someone's... Oh, you're hissing now. Or you're angry, at the very least. Understandably upset that I'm here. Large Titanite shard. We may, assuming it's two shards for the next upgrade, past this one on the halberd. We might have 2 upgrades in us. Always stepping. Hey, you're hissing. I saw you hissing. Can't pretend that you weren't hissing at me. There's fog gate up there. It's probably a floor or 2 up. Where the good is. That's just a hole. I'm not going down there. That might be survivable, but fuck it, I don't care. I'm not going down holes while I've got souls and humanity. Couldn't find a way to make an extra holes rhyme. Well, you know what I could do to you? It's a bit scary with the lock on, though. But you know what I could... yeah, you know what I could do to you? The caster privilege. Just hit him with that. There you go. Maybe wasn't necessary, but may have also saved me from dying. Oh, God. Stick drift. Don't be doing this to me, stick drift. I'd rather you did nothing to me at all, stick drift, but, you know. I know how it is. Yeah, up there. That door is where the bonfire is. I think we got to fog wall out to the roof and get out and back in. So I'll have a quick look around here. Yeah, we already killed her, so... I did it! Hey! Love to see a framped message. Very cute. There's another hole. Might connect to that same hole from before, actually. Right, I see you, pressure plate. I'm not fucking around with it. Once we go out here, we're in immense and immediate danger. Until I murder those giants, which I will assuredly do. With haste. But it's just here. There's a secret bonfire. There you go. I can't imagine not knowing this bonfire's here. And having to run, like, all of Sens. Whenever you want to come through. And I'm not human anymore. I could go human, but I'm not good. We'll stick with 5 Estus. If I need more, I'll get it, but I probably won't. Like, we've done the hardest part of Sens already, which is getting there. And now once we're here, we just go around, murder the giants, navigate the rest of it, and then find that one merchant that I forgot existed. Oh, you've got a bit more health. Mid-game Boulder Knight. Okay. I respect that. I respect the 2 shard drop as well. That's what I get for having 2 humanity. 10 humanity, not 2. Numbers. Ow. Yeah, very manageable with a halberd and the ability to keep one's distance. Nah, pal. Nah. Oh, all the sides. I don't care about that, but still, just getting constant item drops is very pleasant. The flame stone plate ring. Ooh, those are nice. The stone plates. It's ring of steel protection, but for fire. Stone plates, the symbol of a true knight. Grant the strength to face various hardships. That'll be nice when I'm back down in Izalith again. I won't use it for now, because we're primarily dealing with physical, but that's great. That's a good find. Love me a new ring. Elden Ring? Oh, Elden Ring. Oh. I don't remember how we get there. I feel like maybe jump from here. That's a bit too far, though. I guess I don't care about it unless it's something good. Yeah, there is flame here. This is what I meant by the constant present danger of being on Sen's rooftop. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. But we're going to murder that motherfucker. We're going to make him regret ever throwing a big old fiery boulder in his life. Yeah, look at him up there. He loves his work. Oh, more shot. Oh, another one of these big fellas, too. We've only seen one of these down in Undead Parish. He's probably, yeah, gonna get one shot by a great fireball. Sucks to suck, buddy. Thanks for the large shot. Ooh, I'm getting a lot. Liar ahead. That's, again, it's the classic bit. All right, that's leading to that tower. Let me look around here first. The classic bit of someone writing a message in response to another message, and then you only see the liar ahead message and not the message they're responding to. So the world's just littered with those. A Dark Souls classic. Alright. This is... Right, leads to here. And I think that's a makeable jump. Yeah, it's a bit scary. Is this where the merchant is? This might be where the merchant is. Yeah, this guy. The character no one in the world remembers exists. And he's floating off the ground, by the way. That's the... I remember less about him and more that he's just floating off the ground. That's how memorable he is. Hey, how's it going?
What? Who are you?
Probably hollowing out in here or something.
Undead, eh? I took on Sen's fortress alone. But no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. You feel different. That you can handle it.
Yeah, I've got pyromancy.
That feeling. For I was the same.
Yet another forlorn warrior.
Let me help you out. With your soul searching.
Yeah. He's got some things. He's got some Titanites, which is good. Good source of these if you want to come back through here. He's got great sword and great axe stuff. He's got the Katarina set and his set and the boulder set. Oh, that's good. Oh, and the other stone plate rings. I might, yeah, that's a good thing to spend my souls on. Yeah. Lightning and magic defense. Sure, thanks.
Go along. Try and make something of yourself. But
Just exited out so I'd get the dialogue for having purchased something. Instead of him being angry at me for not buying anything, even though I did. Yeah. What's going on?
More to say. I'm finished. We're both on the brink, you see. End of
Well.
story. You bloody fool.
On the brink of something, maybe.
Let me give you a nibble of advice.
Hmm.
Consider visiting Anorlando.
Anorlando mentioned.
In your state. For a century they've tried and failed. The Night King Rendell, Black Iron Tarkus, and
Black Iron Tarkus.
you won't stand a chance. You'll be eaten alive.
Yeah, you can summon him for the
Go along.
golem fight. I probably won't bother.
If only to.
Yeah, we could have summoned Solaire for the Balgar coils, but we really didn't need that.
Nothing at all.
But yeah, it's cool that Tarkus gets mentioned, and presumably that's something that happened long ago, but because, you know, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, you can also just summon him, like an ancient hero who challenged Sen's fortress, one of the many undead who tried it over the last century. But we're going to be the first one to do it. For sure. Oh, I forgot about that move. Sick-ass combo. There you go. Oh, yeah, the cage key. If you didn't already have the master key, there you go. But I do, so... Guess we could have a look at the item description for it, though. It might have lore. Cage key. If a hapless adventurer becomes fatigued during an imprudent attempt to overcome the fortress, the serpent men will not kill him, but lock him up in a lonely cage. Eventually, unless they have forgotten, they drag the victim off to who knows where. Yeah. I mean, it's not really something that needs answering. Like, obviously, the snake men are the ones locking people up in cages. But, you know, it's neat. I like lore. I do sometimes wish these games presented a bit more information, you know, facing forward a little bit, but it's okay. Alright, he's there. And he's the one dropping the balls, so if you kill him, no more ball. Ah! Speaking of ball. But I think... I don't know if you can actually get to him. Why did I do that? Yeah. I'm gonna try to jump over to him. If we... Yeah, I'm probably gonna die anyway. Just from that. Fucking ball. Okay, maybe I should get you first. And then try to go down to him. Just get these giants killed. And yeah, the giants. Like, there's not much information on them, I guess. It's weird. Dark Souls is weird with giants, because they're just kind of around. There's a handful of giants in service to the gods. And, you know, there's these two. There's the giant blacksmith, who's a cool-ass dude who we love. And that's about it. I guess, is Hawkeye Go? Is he a giant? He might be. And then Dark Souls 2 is crazy on giants. Like, they're so important, and they've got whole faces. Yeah, you can't just jump down here. And then Dark Souls 3, there's Yorm. And he's kind of a whole face, except he's got eyes under there, and then that's about it. Like, it stopped being important again. Owned. Couldn't even see how hard he got owned, but he did get owned. I was a little bit worried he wouldn't get owned for a second there. And thank you for the stretch and the coolant as well, Mechanic Cat. Let me... I guess we gotta drop down into the hole, unless there's another way. No, we gotta go in the hole. There's no way out but to go into the hole. Such is life. There we go. But now I think that neither of these guys respawn, so no more balls. Right, coolant. And a stretch. There we go. Right, I gotta remember how we got up there. This way, right? Oh, God. Just through pure buffoonery, I made it through that one. Okay, we gotta go through this again. But that's fine. That was too far away. Yeah, we can deal. We're fine. It's just snake men. Cowardly, weak, foolish snake men. And there, we're away. Jobs are good. Right, let's, actually, I'll go back to the bonfire because I want to firestorm the other giant as well. And then I'll come back again. And then, I don't remember how much we've got left until the golem. But I'll probably switch to Chaos Firestorm just for more damage. To moida him. Yeah, that'll be fine. I could switch it up right now. It's not like I'm using a lot of my pyromancies right now. But it's fine. Don't gotta micromanage. So his route is, I think he might be going this way. I remember you gotta like climb a ladder up to where he is or something. Well, this guy respawns. That's good. Hi. Bye. Oh, he heard me this time. He doesn't go down in one, but 2's fine. And more large night. Right, yeah, this goes, yeah, the tower. It might be the way, might not be the way. we'll figure it out. I know you're like around in the towers, and I think you might summon Tarkus in here. Oh, and there's this guy. Just a NPC enemy with the rapier. It's Ricard. Yes, right, yes. I mean, I don't know if it's Ricard, but he's got Ricard's rapier. Yeah, I remembered. I remembered just as I saw him. It's like, oh yeah, Ricard. What's the lore on the rapier? A rapier with intricate decorations. Chosen weapon of the infamous undead Prince Ricard. Ricard's exploits are told in a monomyth. He was born into royalty but wandered the lands in a fateful, inconceived journey. He became undead and disappeared up north. And then we killed him. Another mythical figure dead. By my hand, ideally. None of these are mimics. There's no more mimics here. Divine blessings. Never used one in my life. A rare ring sacrifice. Never used one in my life. That one, what was the difference with the rare ring of sacrifice again? Nullify curse. That's pretty much it. It still breaks. It's just especially rare. I'm good, thanks. Right. So, yeah, nothing up here, actually. That was just that. So that's good. That's what I wanted. I want to go the wrong way, get the stuff, then go the right way. Instead of going the right way and then forgetting to get the stuff and never coming back. Alright, I'm ready to immolate another giant. I can't wait. Call me, what's his name? Fuck. Leaped into the bit without remembering the character's name. Call me King Vendrick? I think it's Vendrick. From Dark Souls 2. Stealing from the giants and then murdering all of them. That's me. Oh no, that one respawns. Okay. Guess I forgot. That's a surprise. I guess I'm not genociding the giants then. That's the elevator. And then that shortcuts down to the room with the other cages in it. So you get a shortcut if you, I guess if you don't have the bonfire up here, but I do. Finite. I love item discovery. Dead end. Try fog wall. Maybe I will. I just love seeing ghosts. I've seen a lot of naked ghosts. People who are better at the game than me, I guess. Here we are. Cage. I guess I'll activate it, just look at it. It's what I always do. If I, like, unlock an elevator or something, even if it's one I don't need. Oh, yeah, it goes down to here. Not to the actual cage room. That's right. And there's that item there. But I'm not worried about getting every item. I'm just trying to live my life. Okay, that was bad. I hope my souls are upstairs and not in the not down there, but they might be. Fucker. Damn it. Fuck. Fuck shit ass. It's one of those days. Yeah. Okay. I just want to burn a giant to death when there's nothing he can do about it. Is that really so much to ask? Is it too much to want to kill someone in such a way that they suffer greatly before they pass? Am I being greedy? Okay, it's right here. Banger. So yeah, now one of them is always down there. They were both up here originally. But now it's activated. That's why you gotta take it. Even though I'm probably never gonna use that elevator. Right, this bit with the archers is preparing us. Incepting me with concepts we will see again in Anor Londo. See the golem as well. Brrr. Love the giant throwing things at me noise. Gorgeous view ahead. It is. It is very gorgeous. We can see all, like, the layers of wall. Like, yeah, it's just layers upon layers. Obviously, there's the parish over there. There's just so much of, like, just all of that place that we don't see. Demon Souls does that too, I think. There's, like, the opening cutscene. Right, there's our boy. Yeah, up here. Yeah, it's that opening cutscene where there's the guy. Fuck. Oh, he's angry. Oh my god, he's angry and he's hitting me through walls. Okay, I'm gonna Great Fireball him and then just have a go at the golem. I don't think this guy respawns, but I'm not 100%. Oh, stupid. He overexerted himself. Can't see his health bar. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's got asthma. Man, they don't have magic inhalers. That sucks. Oh well, he's free of his pain now. So maybe he doesn't respawn. Tiny Chunk. Because I think he would throw those at you in the Iron Golem boss fight as well. Be wary of boss. I will. I will. Oh, loud. Praise the sun. Alright, down we go. Yeah, is there a path out to the right and that's where Tarkus is or something? Yeah, this is this bridge. This is the upper bit of where we got the rare ring of sacrifice. And then Tarkus's summon sign is in here, which is why there's nothing in here. But I don't care. I don't need Tarkus. I'm fine. Probably. I mean, it's fine. It's Iron Golem. I'm not worried. 3 Estus, Firestorm, and a Dream. What more do you need? Hey, buddy. Right, he's got his Storm Ruler attack. I remembered. Thank you very much. Did not forget that he has that. What do you think about that? He doesn't think highly of it. Okay. Did not knock him off the stage. Oh my god, Fire Whip's great. Fire Whip's really good. Easy. Eat shit, Iron Golem. I'm the only humanoid machine allowed here. It's the humanity. No problem. No damage. It's fine. Right. Let's examine the Ring of Light. We made it. We did it. We made it down Orlando. With time to spare. I doubt we'll get the Lord Vessel today. But, you know, we can make some good progress there. It can definitely be next time, at the very least. These freaks. These are demons. I mean, probably doesn't bear saying. I think they're demons, anyway. So don't worry about why demons are carrying out the will of Gwyn for us to be the chosen undead. And Orlando! Again, so much of Anne Orlando we don't get to go to. Incredible shot, by the way. Incredible environment, just generally. There's Duke's Archives up there. Yeah, just FromSoft firing on all cylinders with the environmental design. You know how it is. Not bad. It's cool when you get there in Dark Souls 3 as well, but it doesn't have the light. There's Chivo. And you don't really get a good angle to look back down, which is a shame. Like off the top of the wall. But you can see little bits. You can see the walls. What else can you see? You can see some structures. Is that Undead Berg? I gotta look. Well, there's that's the chapel and the bell tower. The Sens would be further out to the right. But still, you can see all that shit. That it's a bit hidden, but it's all there. And again, Duke's Archives looming in the distance. And, you know, just the entirety of Anne Orlando being incredible. Absolutely incredible. What an amazing game. What a great game. Right, now there's these fucks. Memories of Dark Souls 2. This makes me think of Hyde's Tower of Flame being here again. How's it going? You alright? Oh. Okay, then. Thought he was aggroed. Guess not. You guys... You're defending a chest. Yeah, you're aggro. Oh, wow! Damage! I was not confident we were going to do any kind of sensible damage there. But no, Pyromancy strong is what I'm learning. I'm continuing to learn. Pyromancy very strong. Wow. Wow. Giant Halberd. Yeah, there's a chest around here that's a mimic. This one isn't it, because the chain's curled backward, but there is a mimic around here. Demon Titanite. Yum yum. I'll just leave that giant alone, since he's not harassing me. I think it's over in there. Is there a bonfire here? I think there is, right? I would assume we just go back to our bonfire from Sens if we died. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, Bonbon. How's it going? And you're here, whatever your name is, of the Gwendolyn Covenant, the Blades of the Dark Moon. And you're a firekeeper. She's a firekeeper, by the way. If you kill her, you get a firekeeper soul. But I'm not gonna do that. Hmm. Yeah, you're all in on the prophecy and all that. She's been waiting here for a chosen undead. And yeah, she can reinforce Estus, because she's a firekeeper.
What is it? What am I?
Yeah. It's neat, because you have Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, you get the firekeepers being old ladies or, you know, bonfire waifu in 3. But here we get a firekeeper who's just a badass babe in armor. I'm down for more of that, please.
The bonfires attended by the keepers are special.
Yeah.
They are linked to one another, and their flames never die.
I forgot about that.
Shall the keepers of these flames meet?
Until Dark Souls 2.
If you require rest, now is the time.
Hmm.
That is, after all, what the bonfire is for.
Yeah, again, just more. You don't really think that much about the bonfire keepers, but you know, it's not like the bonfires are naturally occurring or anything. This one was like this is an empty chamber. It was set up so that whoever beats Sen's Fortress would be carried up to that spot and then would be able to get straight here in this room specifically designated for a bonfire. It's obvious everything's been set up by Gwyn, but just an additional touch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nice touch. Appreciated by me. All right, we can reinforce weapons. I forgot we can just do that from bonfires. Fuck. Got upgraded the halberd. There you go. Halberd plus 10. There you go. We got a plus 10 weapon. So, now that we're here in Anor Londo, I might get that gargoyle axe. Wherever it is. Farm that out at some point. And switch over to that, because that seems good, and it feels cooler than just taking a regular halberd through the entire game. But we'll see. We've got it plus 10 if we want to ascend it. Firestorm here feels appropriate. Oh, fuck. I just got flattened. Oh, fuck. I have a shitload of souls as well. I might just have to hold on to him for a while. Okay, never mind. There's a time and a place. This ain't either. Damn, they just take no... Oh, shit. They just take no damage if they're guarding, too. They're big shields, after all. Ow. Damn it. I'm not a good pyromancer. I'm terrible. They are backing off past a certain point, though. Backing off. That's abusable. Back to guarding. Damn it, why did I have such an easy time with the other ones? Probably because I was using Great Combustion. Quick cast. Whiff. Damn it. Oh, they saw what happened to the other ones. They're afraid. And right, that bonfire is kindled as well, so we have 10 flasks. I guess that's another part of what's special about the Keeper's bonfires. Ow. If I had just a bit more damage. Oh no! Really thought that was going to be the kill shot. Oh. Hate when that happens. Oh no! I'm fine. Just struggling as a gamer. Oh, come on! That's not what I meant to do. Struggling as a gamer. Just chewing through all my... I'm gonna go sit down. This has been a terrible attempt. Let's just take a mulligan on that one. Start over. Do it again. Ugh. I just want the mimic that you're hiding. I probably even don't want what it has. I mean, I have the symbol of avarice. I don't need another one. If I could just firestorm you, I'd really appreciate it. I think that chest right there, above my head. is a mimic, if I'm remembering correctly. Which is never guaranteed with me. Might be back there. I don't know. Just looking at the chest. Can I see it breathing? Looking at the chain. It's hard to say at this range. Although it does look different to the chest next to it, which might indicate it's a mimic. It's an enemy. Okay. One is good. I don't know how you didn't get hit at all, but a win's a win's a win. There we go. Fire whip. Because it's a continuous cast. It's really good for those enemies where you're just waiting for them to open up. Yeah. Yeah, that's a mimic. Again, because of the chain. But see how they're also differently affected by illumination. Because one of them is like a world object and one of them is an entity. You know? Gamers know. Be wary of trap. Thanks. See how great Fireball does. Pretty good. Oh, gotta give him a chance. Let him get an attack off. That's what I intended, definitely. Oh, they are freaky freaks. Truly freaky in every sense. Traditionally freaky and also like Gen Z modern freaky with the tongue out. Oh, Crystal Halbert. Garbage, you mean. Thanks. Cool. At least he's dead. Oh, yeah, and it's Smo. I wasn't looking at the statue before. Yeah, it looks like Ornstein. Yeah, Ornstein and Smo. Twinkling Titanite. Imagine playing this game for the first time and not immediately recognizing Ornstein and Smo on sight. My God, what a way to live your life. Oh, this is the way to Duke's Archives. Right. There you go. Piss off. Well, we're not going into Duke's Archives because we can't yet. We have to get captured. But we'll go have a look. Quick gander. Yeah, it's just... we're not doing Duke's Archives. We're laser focused. The normal me would want to take all the side routes as soon as possible. I always say that, but we have a goal. We want to kill Ornstein and Smo. Oh god, I haven't gotten Lautrec. Oh, fuck. Right. What? I missed him. Where's Lautrec again? Shit. I guess maybe... Well, we can always go back and do that, presumably. I want his ring. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We don't do Lautrec. I just forgot about Lautrec. I forgot. Where is he? I thought he was somewhere in around the parish. Where's Lautrec? Yeah, Undead Parish locked up in a prison cell. Go up the stairs to the right of the elevator, Boulder Knight, then a bunch of howlers in the Chandler. Left corner from when you're entered. Oh, there's that way. Right. Yeah. I know where he is. I just forgot to go that way. Because we were just going straight onto the Gogs. That's fine. Well, while I'm at the wiki. Do they say anything? Yeah, let's see. Oh, if you choose not to free him, he'll find his own way out after you beat Bell Gargoyle. He'll not offer you a Sunlight Medal. He can't be summoned for a boss fight. That's fine. Okay, so he's still out, and he'll be sitting in front of the cave. That's okay. I'd never not rescued him before, so it just progresses on its own. Lautrec still at Firelink after Reyes departed to Catacombs. Petrus has returned. I'll offer you a tip. Sure. The tip is that Reyes' companions fled or turned hollow. Yeah. She's now alone in the Catacombs. Sure. Lautrec will stay in Firelink Shrine until you've either rung both bells or taken the Firekeeper souls from the Undead Parish in Blighttown. Whichever occurs first. Where's the Firekeeper soul in Blighttown? It might just be around there and I've missed it. Quaylag's domain. Oh, right, Quaylan. No, yeah, you got one for killing Quaylan. Yeah, which ones are there? I forget where they are. Yeah, the one in Undead Parish we have. One in New Londo Ruins, which... Right, yeah, I forgot that was a thing you do. It's like go into New Londo immediately to go get the other Firekeeper souls. We could have done that ages ago. God. One in Blighttown in a wastewater pit about halfway down from the Valley of Drake's entrance, guarded by fire dogs and toxic dark shooters. Oh, shit. Should have gone and gotten that. I'm way behind on Estus, apparently. One in Duke's Archives. Yeah. And one for Quaylan. One for Dark Moon 9 Test, the lady we were just talking to. And one for Loudtrack killing Anastasia, which is her name, apparently. And then kill him. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. Well, I'll go back and get it. We'll sort it out. Once we can teleport, it'll all be fine. Got a lot of souls right now. Lot of souls. I don't want to lose these. I just got to be real careful. If I die, I'll be upset, but I'll be able to farm. And the only thing we're missing out on is more Pyromancy flame damage, which is good. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, this guy. I think we want to farm this guy. Is it this guy for his weapon or something? I want to anyway. Not right now. But anyway. And we can go do Painted World as well. Yeah. Excuse me. Dodging my attacks is actually considered very rude in my culture. So, could you not do that? There you go. Oh, I've taken my weapon off for some reason. What a fool I've been. Oh. He's not that scary, though. We're having more trouble with this guy than the bell gargoyles. There you go. Oh, Gargoyle's Halberd. There you go. Yeah, having 10 soft humanity at all times. It always pays off, baby. There it is, Gargoyle's Halberd. Halberd of the Gargoyle guarding the Bell of Awakening in the Undead Church. No. Perfectly standard bronze halberd without any special power. So, yeah, I might level that up. Is it, like, heavier or anything? It's the same weight, so I wouldn't have to level, to get my quit load up or anything. Right, we want to go this way. Here. Thank you for the message. There we go. Up. Yeah, I don't think we can get on the staircase immediately. We have to take this side route and deal with the painting guardians. Oh. Right, can we get... Is the painting accessible immediately? I see you up there. It is on this side. Yeah, it's there. Oh, but it's downstairs, right. I believe that's a sorcery on the chandelier, or it might be a different chandelier. How many chandeliers do you know? Okay, the boys are manageable. After all, halberd good. Is there anything else? Is there anything else down there that we're missing? So let's do this precarious bullshit. Should have maybe a lot of bloodstains. Yeah, maybe should have switched out my my pyromancies, but it's fine. They're weak as shit. Ugh. There we go. Easy. I'm gonna leave a message. I've not left any messages this playthrough, but there's none here right now. I'm gonna leave one. Try attacking. Simple as that. You know, maybe someone won't know. It's obvious, but yeah. And there's Guinevere, statue of Guinevere, anyway. Not like we're ever gonna see the real Guinevere, ever. That chest down there, right? Oh, that's like, oh, I was trying to sip. Still had my stone. Oh, I shouldn't have just left my back open there. Good thing they're honorable. Oh, I should have backstepped. We have backstepped for this purpose. Fuck. I got no excuse dying in the Painting Guardian room. They're so easy. Alright, go again. Not really. It's fine. Getting back there. Just don't die again. I don't want to lose those souls. The humanity, too. I can farm humanity, but I can farm souls. I just don't want to lose any of it. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, the elevator's automatic, so I don't... yeah, we probably can send it up, actually, just by stepping on it again and then hopping off. Do that. Back into the classic Dark Souls habit of being courteous with elevators. There you go. Yeah, that screw mechanism is really cool. It's not a machinery-heavy place, San Orlando, but there's some. Oh, and the gargoyle only shows up once. Oh, so maybe the halberd's a guaranteed drop then. I assumed it was going to need farming. Fine either way. Alright. Through the absolutely... just the gorgeous lighting. I always say this is my favorite kind of lighting. And when we're in Camarocho, in the Yakuzas. Damn it. Oh, damn it. There you go. Fuck you. But I love like warm evening lighting. It's my favorite kind of lighting. My favorite genre. Specifically evening lighting. No! You don't get to do that. Only I get to do that. Thanks. Back on up. Oh, and we're gonna murder Priscilla, by the way. It didn't mention that. There's no specific reason. You know. To test my abilities. I just want to see what Chaos Storm does to Priscilla, is all. That's normal, right? Anyone would be curious how much damage you do to Priscilla. Backstep if you need to. Don't roll. Oh! At least I got my souls. Whatever. Okay. That was stupid. I just wanted the damage ASAP, and I overstepped. I literally overstepped. No other way to put it than that. At least I sent the elevator back up, and it's the walk of shame. The barefoot walk of shame, by the way. I've been trying to ignore it the whole time. I guess successfully ignoring it. Oh no, sending it back up didn't work. I guess you just gotta wait for it then. Because it's automatic. They're gonna, like, update their screw-powered elevator firmware. For manual control. More convenient that way. Just beautiful, man. 7th gen game, by the way. Like, peak 7th gen in a good way. I mean, it's the remaster, but it's not that different from just how it looked on 7th... camera. On 7th gen hardware. It's a very pretty game. Dreadfully pretty game. Oh, right. Nearly forgot about you. And what I do to you. Ow. What are you, Sekiro enemy? Turning on a dime like that? I guess Dark Souls has always had enemies. All these games, FromSoft Souls games, have always had enemies like that. It's just Sekiro pissed me off with them a bit much. A bit more. Also a bit much. Okay, just don't fall off. I was chill about it last time we were running back, but now I'm worried. Hope that isn't a portent of things to come. Okay, just let him fall down so his collision doesn't knock me. I guess I'm anxious because the stick drift... The stick drift is kicking in! You see that shit? That was the stick drift. Yeah, okay. I should maybe just explode them. But whatever. It's the fucking thing with these games when you have a bunch of souls and you can't fast travel. Is it changes the way you approach each run. I'm not going at it with my nuts out anymore. I'm not going balls out anymore. Or as much as I could, being familiar with the game, because I don't want to lose those souls. I'm being careful. Hitting every button gingerly. Good luck. And again, really panicking whenever that stick drift kicks in. I really gotta look at that, see if I can fix it. Get some WD-40 or something, I don't know. Or take it apart. Here we go. Right. Third time's the charm. Is this the third time? It might not be. Whatever number of times it is. The charm. It's arbitrary. There we go. Praying. Stick drift doesn't fuck me. I was saying it was behaving. That might have just been the terrain moving my camera. and not the stick drift. Well, you didn't get backstabbed, but it's not really any less embarrassing for you. Easy. If they're just on open ground, if they're playing fair, they're chumps. Utter chumps. But no, they've got to have the terrain advantage. Jeez. They gotta be not stupid enough to not fall to their deaths. Or not stupid enough to fall to their deaths, rather. Not stupid enough to fail to string together a coherent English sentence. Okay, okay. I see how it is. My souls are a bit further back, but as long as we keep moving, he won't hit me, right? Well, he will hit me there, and down I go again. Well, that'll pull my souls further back at the very least. Ah, now they're all falling down. Haunting me. Bastards. There's so much awful shit here. In Anor Londo. Like, you forget. You focus on the one thing you hate the most, and you forget about the rest. You know? Because I always think about the archers. Like, the archers are the worst thing in Anor Londo. But then you think about the painting guardians and the rafters, and then you think about Ornstein and Smo. You think about just everything that's here. Awful in a good way, but awful. And right, I was going through my memory banks of what is even here. There's another Solar encounter, which is, I guess, there's not that many of in the grand scheme of things. Okay, going up this is scary because what if stick drift decides to happen? Oh, this keeps scaring the shit out of me when I land there. Lock on, what are you doing? Need your help in this troubled time. Got enough problems as is. There you go, get zigzagged. Oh, drops. Oh, throwing knife. Probably won't use them, but thanks. Sure. Item is item is item. Would you say no? You shank a guy in the streets, and he drops throwing knives. You're gonna turn those down? I mean, come on. Probably not gonna use them, but I'm not gonna leave them there as evidence for the cops. What am I, stupid? I mean, yeah, but oh no. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's okay. We can get our souls back and be chill. Souls back at not a safe distance, but we drew him in, actually. Down I go. Fuck's sake. This would be a great time to have a shield. But I guess I'm not a shield guy. I should, if I can lure him in again like that, I should just combustion him. Because I can get that wound up as he's coming in. And I mean, I can do that with my spear too, but my halberd. But I'm just stupid. I'm getting hung up on the souls. Because it's a lot of money. It's big money. And that's important. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, at least once we're through this, we just open up the shortcut with the big elevator, I think. And then we don't have to do it again. And then it's done. That's... I'll give them credit, you know, for the level design and the challenge. That you only... It's a really hard, annoying bit, but you only have to do it once. The same applies for the... Stop doing that. The same... oh, stop it! The same applies for the archers, who I hate. Like, once you're past them, you never have to do it again. Because you got a bonfire, and then shortly after, you've got the Lord Vessel. So you don't have to do that again, ever. Either through stuff like that, or through shortcuts, they offer one-time challenges. Yeah, I'm thinking what we're gonna do is get that open, maybe go a little bit further, but then I'll probably call it, and then off stream I can go back all the way back to Quailana and keep pumping into the Pyromancy Flame and maybe get it maxed before next time. We shall see. Oh my god. Oh, there. Never mind. There go all my souls. That's that then. Those souls and all my humanity is all gone. Oh, no, I think we'll end the stream there, actually. Now I got nothing to live for in my life. God damn it. I hate it there. I shouldn't have gone in the first place with all those souls. It was foolish. At least Havel with the gargoyle helm is here to support me. Oh, that's 70,000 souls down the drain. Oh, I hate that mechanic. Just get rid of that mechanic. Just don't make us lose souls when we die. I think it would be fine. I don't think it would make the game any worse if you just got rid of that. Anyway, that'll do. I think that'll do. Not a super long stream, but it's okay. It's okay. But yes, we'll be back tomorrow. Yes, we're streaming again tomorrow, doing more Judgment. I would like to do more today, but also we've got a fair bit of work. Like the ideal place to leave off would be when beating Ornstein and Smoke, getting the Lord Vessel, opening that up, and then I can just go do whatever very easily off stream. As it is, I'm gonna have to trek all the way back to trek through Sen's Fortress again to Quailana, or just not. I could just not, because I don't have any souls anymore. I'll probably just not, is what I'll actually do. And then we can just pick straight up where we left off. I don't have to do anything off stream. And then go get the Lord Vessel, and then that's cleared out. But yeah, we'll be back with more Judgment tomorrow, and then Survive on Saturday. But thank you all very much for hanging out. And who's on? Oh, Zoli's on. I get raided by Zoli all the time, but I don't get to raid into Zoli. So we'll raid into Zoli, who's playing Persona 4 Golden. Why the hell not? Let me hit the button. Button. Following, please. Please just show me who I'm following by default. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, hope well, I guess, I don't know. We might do double Dark Souls next week. We'll see what we do, because we did double White Knuckle, but I want to get through. I want to get this run done. And obviously getting the Lord Vessel is going to be a big part of that. We're very strong. It's just when there's environmental shit that fucks you over, you know? Anyway, let me hit the button on the raid. But yeah, thank you very much again for hanging out. And until next time, I hope you have a very lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it might happen to be, wherever you are, and I'll see you around. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.